muted myself at all.
Oh shit, I didn't even notice that the... Oh, fuck, I forgot to put my music on, too.
What?
I am a dum-dum.
Oh, we're both dumb, aren't we?
We both had dumb moments. We have both had a dumb moment.
Yeah.
I blame it on Husky. Let's blame it on Husky.
Yep. Husky, you blithering idiot. Hi, Luna. Hi, Vol. Welcome to the stream.
We love you, Husky. Please don't throw things at me.
So yeah. Alrighty.
We were just talking about stuff that came up on my Twitter timeline. I'm not going to reiterate what it is, but it was a lot of things that sort of had a theme to it, and it's like maybe now might be a time just to quickly mute that for a little bit.
Yep.
Because it's great when people share things, but when they share things in a theme that's taking up like half of your timeline, it's like you have an obsession.
Yeah. Please stop. So I used to have that kind of obsession, and then I just had to like tone down. All right, for some reason.
Ooh, someone's made a custom sort of D&D type model for Blide.
Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I would think Blide would just be like a ranger or something, or someone would make like a.
They haven't given him his full armor. They've given him his sword and cloak, but he's wearing a loincloth.
Ah.
It's good. I'll put it on my... If people want to have a look at it, I will link it on my Discord, so you guys can jump into there and have a looky-loo. It's simply just exclamation Discord.
Awesome.
Thank you for hitting the nut button there, Husky.
Just came to
jump into my Discord, as I'm going to say it that way, because I'm an idiot. And then you guys can check it out. My Discord.
Discord.
Like not that cord, it's Discord.
Thank you for hitting the nut button, Husky, and thank you for coming along to say hi, at least, Luna. Glad to see that you're looking to try and have like something a little more consistent in sleep schedule. It's like,
but do try to get some sleep, Luna. Don't stay up too late. I know you said you were just heading to bed, but make sure you get some sleep.
Yep. So it's like 1 a.m. for them or something.
Oh gosh. I mean, I can't complain. I can't say anything. I'm normally like, depending on if my like work shift, I can be up till like friggin' 3 a.m. sometimes.
Oh goodness.
Like if I've got a 3 till 11 p.m. shift, I can sometimes be up till like 3 a.m. and then get my ass up about 11.
Okay.
But that's only because like I miss out on that time to do some gaming.
Nah, I've been getting into like a bad sleeping habit of like I'll be done like sitting in like my like PC room or something like that at like 9 or 10 p.m. But then I'll go to bed and then I'm just checking my phone as if like, oh, let's see what the little internet is up to, and then I'm like that till like 11 or 12.
I have been so bad with that with TikTok as of late.
I need to get out of that habit. It's not one I want to get stuck into.
I'll close my eyes for like 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden I'm like, let me check TikTok. Fuck sleep. I'm checking TikTok.
Yeah. All right. Auto party, internet, post. All right. Hopefully.
Fuck getting a proper rhythm of sleep. Let's look at TikTok.
Yep. Well, all right. I'm heading out. All right. Have a good sleep, Luna.
Surican, thank you for the Prime sub.
Excellent.
More subbies goes a long way for feeding my belly.
Yay.
Actually, you probably saw my tweet a little earlier on. I was on VR chat with some friends, and like they've updated it recently to include a new sort of like physics bone system.
They've updated not only the inverse kinetics systems for like, being able to track a lot better, but they've also added in dynamic bones, how that was like an add-on thing. They now have an in-house variant, which means it's a lot more economic in their VR chat system rather than using dynamic bonuses like 1,000 other things. But yeah, it's a lot more like, you know, performance.
Yeah. So I
what's the word?
jumped on
Optimized.
with my normal Yoshi I've been using on there, and I've just gone to realize that I haven't updated mine.
Oh,
And I'm
really?
moving around, and somebody points out to me, going, "Hey, what's wrong? What's wrong with your character's tongue? It's kind of popping through the bottom of your jaw when you're moving around." Like, oh, don't fucking tell me.
Oh no. I most likely am gonna have to like look at my zebra avatar at one point. I still haven't got back the second lighthouse that I sent off to repairs, and I'm a little worried I'm probably not gonna get it back either because the support ticket I sent to Steam is closed and they automatically delete tickets that are completed and older than 60 days.
Oh, I would send them another message because if you sent that over and they've closed it, you've just now lost a lighthouse.
Yeah, and they're not cheap to get back, so that's a fun thing. So
I had to quickly change my shirt too because I forgot I didn't have my Titan Quest shirt on.
Well, I gotta move us over into the Titan Quest game window. There we go.
I actually have to do that too. So wee.
Wee.
Thanks for pressing the nut button. That did the GIF come up for that? It didn't look like it came up for that.
Wait, do I have a? I
don't think I saw the GIF come up for that.
Oh shit!
It's weird. Let me just do a quick belly pat. Oh yeah, the belly pat came up, which means shit. I didn't see that you were actually fighting things.
I didn't see it either. All right, hang on. So, does the head pat still work? Yep, head pat still works. And then, nut.
These nuts.
All right, cool. All right, yeah.
Nut button. Menody. Hoping I'm saying that right. I really do hope I'm saying that right.
Hopefully Menody. Yeah.
Okay, why is that still going, by the way? Why is that GIF still going? Oh no, now it stopped. Never mind. I'm like, is that still going? Why is that still going? What are you doing? You're being silly.
Oh, that's just.
I think my brain is dying just a little bit.
All right,
So let me just have a look at what I'm doing for. Okay, so I'm going to get. So I got to get up to level 40 with Nature Mastery. And then I've got to add Nature's Wrath. And because it imbues the nymph to attack with the power of the elements. And Sylvian Protection. And then I've got to level up the nymph up to at least level 16. Alright, now where the fuck are we and where the fuck were we going?
North is my guess.
North? To the north? We're going north.
Yes.
North. Alright,
so I wasn't increasing that, I think.
I do apologize if I do get your name wrong. Man, I really need to figure out how I'm going to say that, because I feel like I'm going to say it wrong a couple hundred times, and you're going to be like, nope, fuck this.
Actually, I wonder, what does TTS say it as? Because it's Menoiti. Let's see what it says.
Yeah.
Menoiti.
Menoiti. Earth and nature, your favorite pairing. Ah, so I'm definitely doing a good pairing then. But looks if it's one of your favorites.
Alrighty.
For me, I really just call me Menno. Okay, Menno. That makes things a lot easier. I quite like Earth and nature, just given the fact that, you know, with the healing as well as the DPS to it. TTS is spot on, apparently.
Awesome. What was I upping earlier? I feel like I was increasing something in my defensory for some reason before Warfare. Also, hi Elvirus! Welcome to the stream. Let's have... Was it Inspiration?
Hey, Angaro, how you doing? Welcome.
Increases...
So we were actually doing, I was actually doing some Pokemon Sword yesterday. And we were actually doing a talk on favorite Gen 1 Pokemons. And there were actually some really interesting ones that a lot of people were all like, the ones that they prefer. I had Dan Anthro say Porygon. I was like, oh, Porygon, okay. Okay.
Good stuff.
Not a lot of people go with that one, so that was sort of a bit rare. I had Cubone. Definitely a lot of people said Charizard. You know, that was quite interesting.
I personally like Growlithe or Arcanine as Gen 1, I think. Like, if I could pick a Pokemon to... Like, a Gen 1 Pokemon to have IRL, it would be Growlithe or Arcanine.
Because they would be sort of like loyal, companion-y type sort of characters.
Yes, because they're fire doggos.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my god, what?
The gold... Oh, it's the Golden Boar.
Is this part of the main? Oh, it is a main quest. Oh, shit.
Gengar? Oh, okay, so Menno said that Gengar is their favorite, and Husky just said Haunter.
Ah. Husketeer also says Arcanine. Because puppy. And Alvirus's is Eevee because it's hot dog. What do you mean because of hot dog? What's this? Class
Mother.
Intelligence, that's you.
Yeah, that's definitely a me-based one.
Boots of Campaigning is a me from the looks of it. I mean, it's got 23% increase to strength.
Fire resistance, health, reduction to all requirements. And, oh, yep, definitely going to be putting that on.
Finally, some good blue and green off a boss death. Like, amazing.
I know, right?
We went through, like, 3, like, boss chests or something crazy like that, and they're all, like, you know, terrible yellows like these. Alright.
Pangara was saying Snorlax.
Mm-hmm.
I see a lot of people actually go with Eevee as well, just because of their utility. I've seen people build, like, entire Eevee teams.
Okay.
Like, all based around just, like, all the evolutions. Because they're varied, and that's understandable. You know, because, I mean, you have the first lot, which would be Flareon, Sylveon, Jolteon, and Leafeon? Oh shit, I'm stuck. I am literally stuck behind a tree.
Oh my gosh, okay,
I'm back, I'm good. The foreground actually had me stuck.
Yeah, I was...
How dare you kill my boar and desecrate this place, foreigner?
What the hell was that?
Don't you know? How dare you kill...
They just disappeared for some reason. Oh, these must be, we must have somehow... Jesus Christ!
We must have accidentally walked in a cultist lair.
That or a, Oh my goodness, I have a long way to go.
Oh, I died.
Yep, same.
You guys are tough.
I think I accidentally walked in too deep.
I think we both did.
Yeah, Leafeon came, like, way long ago. Or, sorry, like, relatively early on. Like,
okay.
I think the last gen or two.
What were the first gen evolutions? I know it was Flareon. Oh, hang on, wasn't it? It was Flareon, Umbreon, Jolteon, and Ixion, wasn't it? Because it was fire, lightning, water, and I believe ice was Ixion.
They didn't have Ixion in Gen 1.
No.
They only had
Jolteon...
3...
Okay, it was just 3. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. That was about like... So there was only, like, 3 evolutions in Gen 1. Gen 2 introduced evolutions that had, that were based off, like, you know, emotion or something or rather. In which case it was...
Which was, wasn't it Umbreon and... Yeah, Umbreon and Espeon was Gen 2. Yep.
Oh, that's... that one's mine.
And then they skipped Gen 3 for Gen 4, which was Leafeon. Mm-hmm. And Glaceon was also Gen 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe, yeah.
I think.
Sorry, I'm just like...
I think Husky's telling me off for not getting the not getting my evolutions right.
10% less from giants, 45 defensibility, 18 in strength. No, I'm better off keeping to the bracers I've got.
So we haven't seen any new evolutions since Gen 4 then.
What about Sylveon?
Oh, right. No, Sylveon was Gen 6. Sorry.
Yeah, I was about to say, like...
Sorry. I'm probably getting a whole bunch of Poke fans breathing down my ass now because of that one.
Because I feel like Evolutions is, like, something they bring in, like, for most of the major Pokemon releases. Not, like, you know, within the one console, normally, like, like Game Boy to Game Boy, but sometimes, like, when they go from, like, Game Boy to Game Boy Advance, for instance.
Yeah. So we haven't seen a new one since 6 then, by what everyone's saying.
Hmm.
No,
I think we're only...
No, don't revoke my Pokemon license.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no such thing as a Pokemon license. That's clearly made up. I think.
Why are they revoking it?
I don't know, because they feel like fanboys. Oh, I'd be missing out on a lot of message on my side now as well.
Yeah, you've been missing out on a lot of them too. I think it's a lot of the ones based on the evolutions.
Yeah, Gen 2, Leafeon Gen 4, Ninetales is cute. Yep. 100% would boop the snoot. Ice is Glaceon from Gen 4. Rumor has it that Gen 9 will introduce a new evolution. I feel...
Because we're up with Gen 8 now, and I've noticed like every second to third gen has been getting a new evolution.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier, is that normally when they change from, like, one major, like, iteration to another, so rather than, like, small iterations, it's usually, or, like, the grand ones, they'll do at least one change. And I'm nearly...
My redemption, I have to recite the Poke Rap flawlessly. Well, I am fucked!
I don't know it off by heart.
I can do Team Rocket's intro flawlessly. The original OP one from, you know...
Me too.
Yeah. I used to do that in the playground every recess.
Wait, what are we meant to do afterwards? Return to King Gliffy with your findings. Oh, okay, so...
Oh, yeah, so we gotta go back to that,
Scandia, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's the one. I love your chest armor. My main is the same. Ridiculous
Spectrion. I don't think Eevee will do a ghost type. I feel like... So they've done fire, earth... Sorry, fire, grass, water, lightning, dark, normal, psychic, and fairy.
Yeah, fairy. Because I think Sylveon's a fairy type.
Yeah.
So I think a dragon type is probably the next one.
No, I think it's going to be steel.
You think it's going to be steel? So steel or something like that?
Yeah.
I feel like steel would be the one they'd go to. Because I feel like dragon would be, like, too much. Oh, Vol is saying maybe rock, so... Because I don't think they would give us... I don't think they would give us, like, an uber powerful Eevee is the thing. Like, you have to be mindful of that.
Yeah, and we haven't seen, like, a, we haven't seen a rock or ground type.
Maybe a ground one, then.
We also haven't seen a poison type.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna get rid of all these.
I do need a new chest armor at some point because my Archon's chitin is like, it's not great.
Hmm.
Yeah, slay some trolls.
Slay! Slay!
Hello there.
Yeah, slay the trolls, please. Yeah.
Cookie! For Vol. Also, hi, Jason! You should write for Pokemon. I feel like a lot of people could be rather creative in the rules of Pokemon that have been made, but I don't think a lot of people could have made the base of Pokemon.
Yeah. Pangara is saying there's a confirmed variant of the Oddish line, apparently, for Gen 9.
That'd be good.
A regional variant for Oddish. I would love to see a regional variant for Charizard that finally gives him Dragon typing. I know I keep going on about it, but it has to fucking happen.
Look, every Westerner can agree with you.
Life is tough up here, but not so blueberry or dead
Charizard
peas.
should have been a dragon type.
I think a lot of people
What
agree.
are you looking at?
Originally he was just flying. Originally he was just fire type.
Oh, no.
Then I think later on,
So she was. At that age.
um,
But no,
They made him fire flying during
they must
at his final evolution, but even his Mega Evolution or whatever Cookie again for Jason, their Mega Evolution or whatever it's called is still only fire flying. They don't type
Yeah.
change him on the
no,
evolution.
Mega Evolution was fire dragon.
Was it?
For one variant, I think it's only one of them.
Charizard Mega Evolution. Give me a second. I don't believe you. So we got the
his X one was fire dragon.
I don't want Pokemon Go. I want the actual Bulbapedia. There we go. Okay, Mega Charizard using Dink, and it has a Gigantex form. Yep, awesome. Okay, Mega Charizard X has Fire Dragon. You're correct.
Yep.
So it's when it's looking like a blue thingy-madiggy.
Yeah. So that was the only time he ever got dragon typing. There really needs to be a variant which gives him the dragon typing. I would also love to see a variant for Dragonite as well.
Cookie again, this time for Hendrix.
A lot of people really wanting cookies today.
I give cookies is the simple answer. There we go.
And cookies are delicious.
not. I would guess Ilva is being held in the dungeons of Valhall. Their central
I
fortress.
completely skipped over this dialogue.
If you all
Yeah.
I have thought about so far is the defense of my.
Hey, a goat.
Husky with the peanuts.
Peanuts.
Peanut
Wait, can I-
Dongos.
Oh yeah.
Where they can't stop the wrath of.
Alright, so the next quest is rescue.
Ow! What? Who did that? Jason with the resub. Thank you very much.
Oh, look at that confetti flying down.
Yeah, that was one of the new things I did in Blender, because I was gonna make the confetti thingy like some sort of redeem or something that could go off a little more often, either as a background element or something rather. So I was practicing, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna add this in for when people subscribe, rather than just having like random things hit me in the face like normal.
That's not bad. So we've got to apparently talk to Nilbold about ferrying us to the Darklands. So I think, didn't we run into him at the harbor when we came by here?
Yeah. I think
he was
so.
I think he was near the harbor entrance. Nothing. Like this way. We gotta
Oh.
actually walk down.
Oh, Pangaro's wondering if you're gonna pick up Splatoon 3 when it drops.
I am very much considering it. I really did enjoy Splatoon 2. The only reason I sort of didn't keep playing it was because I had no one to play it with at the time. But between you and Mystic and everybody else, like there's now more people for me to play it with. And I would honestly consider playing it. Here
I feel like it would be a really good, like, game as a service, but the problem is that Nintendo just is not playing it in the same fashion that every other person would.
My Furcon. What? What do you mean he ordered? Really? Yes, the boat is ready, but in case you do find some of that liquor, I'd still be interested.
Oh yeah, he's after liquor or something. What? What is he on about? Side quests. Furcorn liquor.
Yeah, he's still gonna take us over to that place because we got the anchor though.
Okay, fine. I was wondering about the...
Go looking for his liquor.
Well, I didn't know if we found it, like, you know, someplace obvious. So, but I don't think Nintendo knows how to run a game as a service. Like, it does not have like, the... Just all these little things on running a multiplayer game, it just does not have straight. Like, each game has in their Nintendo, like, first-party lineup has a completely different means of joining in on people's like parties. They're always limiting it. Voice comms is like a just time and a half trouble because it's like you need a mobile phone with it as well, which is like a terrible idea when you consider like you're asking like, you know, someone to have like another device charging most likely, or a child with it.
Although I think they have allowed for
I don't know of any
headsets to be connected to the Switch now.
That's, yeah, like we could always have that, but the problem is that there were a lot of systems that didn't have a voice chat system built into the game. Like small things like that. Where
you only got the fair few that had them. I'm actually seeing if there's who's here.
So yeah, because whereas if you compare to most other like multiplayer games, such as on like the Xbox and the PlayStation, like that's just, even with Battlefield being like, ah yes, major patch, the inclusion of a scoreboard, even with that kind of meme, they're not missing out on things such as voice comms between like teams.
Peace be with you, strange. I admit your presence confused.
There's like no shops here.
Yeah, which is a bit strange. Maybe we gotta go exploring.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we really... Oh shit, we actually have a full rune too, which is interesting.
No, you shut up. My
Squabbling merchants.
Refuses to honor the fact that I am the better weaponsmith, like our dear father was. And that he
For a second there I was like, wait, is the game telling me to shut up?
Nah.
His knowledge preserved. Not have his smithy turned into a clothes shop.
I'm like, how dare you, game?
My younger brother
Just how fucking dare you?
The simple fact that I am his elder, and therefore I inherit the smithy. Whether I sell only metal armor there, or colorful garments too, is none of his business. Of course I will compensate Ulfgrim for...
He doesn't even have the gold to pay me for...
He never had much respect for...
Trickboard only ever wanted...
Oh yeah, that was another thing we that I got done was went and saw Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Jason mentioned it. All right, if I wonder, because I really do want to talk a little bit about Doctor Strange in like a not in like a bit of a spoilery context, but I'm worried of
I don't want I don't want to sort of spoil it for anyone. That's what I like. I don't want to do. I don't want to be all like, oh, let's talk about Doctor Strange, and all of a sudden like fucking spoil it for everyone. It's like,
yeah, because I feel like a part of me, when I was trying to first watch it, there was going to be like a period of time in May where there was going to be no showings of Doctor Strange, and I was like, are they already like doing a conversion to to DV and such?
Having lots of grain. If you think it's easy here, I can tell you it's not. We have fish true, but it's about the only thing Freya has given us in abundance.
Oh, okay, cool. We've been able to get rid of the scythe. Awesome.
Yeah, well, that's cool. We did that.
Solves that.
So yeah, so I was going to say. I think at this point, though, I think everyone's aware of most of the members of the Illuminati now, because there was a new trailer that came out that showed Black Bolt.
Yeah.
In the Illuminati team. And I found that quite interesting, given the fact that the Inhumans... the
TV show.
TV show was canned.
Oh, yeah, no, like... Marvel, I think we're gonna see it coming up is the problem because of how they do their stuff. I feel like Marvel has like a really wide diversity on their like what makes all the different supers super and how to get all of them interacting. But the minute you start expanding like to the crazy number, like DC, they seem to be able to handle like a Justice League full of a mix of genetically powerful people and magic users and techno people. Like their Justice League TV shows and all that, they do well. But Marvel, on the meantime, they just don't know how to handle magical peeps. And I think we should have seen that as early as Thor, when they were like, oh, Thor and all those people aren't magical, it's just science, but we can't explain it. It's like, no, it's fucking magic. Like, don't, like...
No, I'm with you on that one. Although, the new Doctor Strange is handling the magic stuff actually surprisingly well.
It's handling it well, but I feel like it's handling it in isolation.
Yeah.
Is the problem. Like, it's cool to think, oh yeah, like, Wanda Maximoff is just that crazy good that she's able to, like, take on the Illuminati and all this kind of shit. But when you put it...
she can in both comic form and movie form.
Yeah, but the reason why for the comic one is because she is, you know, something set within the like. There was like a lot in the comics that was like, oh yeah, you are never going to be without a Wanda Maximoff and all this kind of nonsense. Like, it is like multiverse math impossible. Whereas as we saw in all the other, like, you know, what ifs, it's like, it's very possible to end up without a like a Wanda Maximoff that's getting out scot-free from this really like low-level virus. Doctor Strange can get killed with like a single whisper. Tony Stark dies in nearly every scenario, yada yada. Like, the Marvel Cinematic Universe doesn't do a great job in like demonstrating, you know, multiverse strength, but they do a great job in trying to demonstrate strength when it's like limited within,
what is
like,
interesting is during the actual during Multiverse of Madness, it is actually explained that the MCU universe is actually based in the 616 universe.
Yeah, I still get frustrated. Like, this is the second time now they're calling it the 616, and I'm like, no, we already gave it a designation so we don't confuse it with the 616 we have in the comics.
I think what they're going to do is there's going to be a movie 616, and then there's going to be, so there's going to be the movie 616 and the comics 616.
Oh,
so there's
God.
616 and comics 616.
I was fine with 19999, quite frankly. That's going to be upsetty the brains. So.
Yeah, because I think Marvel actually gave it like that designation for the MCU.
Marvel did. Like, Marvel did give it the designation of, like, 19999. But then, 9, I think?
Like, you know, like Sam Raimi's just gone ahead and just said, hey, guess what? When it's 616, fuck you.
It's like, yeah, the Earth 343 was like, ah, yes, you're 616. And everyone's just sort of like, wait, was Quentin Beckett right? Or whatever the Mysterio's name is.
Wait, because didn't he also say it was 616?
Yep, he also said it was 616, but, you know, we all learned that that was all a lie. That was all made up by, you know, quote-unquote script writers and shit. Which, you know, a lot of people are like, ah, cool. So it doesn't ruin... Oh, hi, DJ. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Quentin Beck was bluffing, but he might have been on something. Yeah, exactly. So when he was like, ah, this is Earth 616, it was like, you know, everyone was like, oh, is he, like, real? Is this 616? And then it's like and then you learn at the end this is all a ruse, and you're like, good bluff. I like the reference. And now we have a second source, this one aware of the multiverse and cataloging it and shit, and everyone's like... So...
Well, Beck was right?
Beck was right, but there shouldn't be a reason for Beck to be right, is the problem. Because now everyone is going to think that Quentin Beck is going to come back or some shit.
Well, I mean, he could.
He could, but we don't need that. Remember Mysterio? Yeah. Remember all the theories we had about WandaVision when it was coming out?
Yeah, I was actually quite surprised with who the main villain was for Multiverse of Madness. And I'm not going to give that away, so... because I don't really want to give that away, but it's kind of obvious who the villain's going to be if you actually watch the trailers properly.
A lot of people caught on to it. All right, what's one? All right, that's a high intelligence. That's you.
Ooh, I kind of want her, but
if you say something
given that
else.
I lose one to all skills, that's kind of where I'm drawing the line.
Ah, okay. Well, the thing is, as well, is that +1 to all skills, that only applies to skills you've invested in as well.
Yeah,
so
I need that for my doggos, because if I remove that, they go to 17, and I need 18 for them to have 3 doggos.
Comics aren't erased by the films, vice versa, their own canon. Yeah, no, like...
Yeah.
Like, everyone agrees, like, they're not erasing one or the other. It's just...
It's interesting that they're using the comics code for the universe system when Marvel has themselves already gone on record to say that the cinematic universe is its own multiverse on its own.
So yeah, because that's like my problem is like we're kind of getting. It's not a retcon that matters, but it's still a retcon that's like, well, hang on, there was nothing really wrong with this designation.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that it's a tweaking. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it still plays into my brain of just like my personal pet peeve of like as strong and as cool as magic was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like there is no balancing to magic in the movies, annoyingly enough. So now, which means like half the time we see magic, it's a case of, oh, it got nerfed for any other film. That's what it's going to end up as. Like, let's be honest. Like,
yeah. I'm lagging a little bit here. I'm trying to get my spells up and going.
Okay. Tread in the thunder. Yep, I'll grab that. I'm not going to pick up any of the yellow. I should be not doing that. She's Michelle Joan Watson. Oh yeah, no, like that's cool. I like how they kind of change it because you know obviously they just went with MJ because sounded nice, and I think that's how more people recognize MJ. Isn't by Mary Jones? It's by what in the world? Why is that just a random boat? Yeah,
that's it.
That's how a lot of people know her as. So
for some reason I can't get my Earth enchantments to work.
What?
Like my ability for Earth enchantment isn't actually firing up. Every other enchantment is, but Earth enchantment isn't. Which is weird. Are you picking it up on yours? Are you getting
Overgrowth, Heart of Oak? Are those your Earth enchantments?
Yeah, hang on. No. Stand there.
Not seeing anything else. Earth enchantment. There we go.
Okay, so that did activate for a second there. Okay, so it's activating, but for some reason it's not activating on me. That's weird. Also, I think we picked up an item we've got to send. So we've that little. Oh yeah, that relic. So we need to take that to open the south gate.
Ah, which is probably like up here.
This one over here, yeah.
So, but yeah, like I just feel like we're gonna enter into an MCU where, and this is the issue when you like open up the genie in the bottle about time travel unless you have like the TVA, for instance. We're gonna start having people be like, well, hang on, fact-checking moment, we can do this. And so,
yeah,
like, we're gonna start having problematic, you know, issues on movies that aren't really an issue. So, because while it's good and fun to be like, oh yeah, Wanda Maximoff could have one-shot Thanos, I think a majority of people can agree. But now we're gonna go into an issue of, oh shit, Ow, Kahlua!
I just saw that you died pop up.
Kahlua! Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm doing a lot better than I did when I was in Hitman.
One thing I actually was very excited about was because this was a Sam Raimi film, I was waiting for him to pop a reference to like the Evil Dead or something like that, and it comes up and it's like I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, oh my god, I get this reference. And
I missed it. I've not seen the series.
I'm poking at Jason because he hasn't seen it either. Like,
to the grand exhibit.
He's like, what?
Ow.
What?
What was the, like, was it the fact that Bruce Campbell was in there? Because that's just him with every Sam Raimi work.
That's one. But Doctor Strange casts a spell on Bruce Campbell, which forces his hand to constantly hit him for about...
Oh! Which is a reference to Evil Dead 2, where his hand got possessed and then he chopped it off.
Because he chops it off.
Okay, I thought you were meaning like, oh, like the Evil Dead book, the Necronomicon or some shit.
I don't know. Maybe it could have made an appearance in the background of some sort, but no, that was the Evil Dead reference, and it's like, fucking yes.
Okay, that's cool. I respect that.
I'm trying not to go too spoilery because I don't want to go too spoilery because I know there's probably like half of our chat haven't actually seen it.
I don't care if the other half hasn't seen it. I don't care if Kahlua hasn't seen it.
Oh, so we want to go into spoiler territory, do we?
Yeah, I think we should go into spoiler territory.
All right,
like,
hang on, before we do, let's go back into chat window quickly for a second.
Okay, chat window.
Okay, chat window, quickly, just for a second.
Ow! Kahlua!
Okay, guys, so we will be going into spoiler territory for Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. If you do not want to hear anything for Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, then by all means, cover your ears, close your eyes, and be all like, la 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 la, I can't hear you, la 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 la.
Or, you know, maybe mute the stream while we're in this chatting window.
We could be going on for quite a while with it, though.
I'm fine with going on for quite a while. We can sit in a chatting window while we talk about this kind of nonsense.
No. I don't want to be sitting in a chatting window. I'm just doing this now as sort of a stop for a second. We're doing this very seriously. There will be spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, then you can either, you know, cover your ears, or just there are some other lovely streamers who won't be spoiling this for you.
So
with that out of the way, we can go back to game.
Alright then. We go back into game.
What did you think about Reed Richards being in this?
I am gonna be honest with you. I like when they showed the appearance, I was just like, oh shit, they picked like I'm pretty sure it's the fan favorite choice for Reed Richards. Like, if we are going to get a Fantastic Four film, it is going to need to be John Krasinski in it. We are not, like, if it's someone else, we are just going to be mad.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. He looked so much like the Reed Richards from the actual comic books.
Yeah.
It was like, oh my god.
And we know that once they, like, I think as well, like, probably thanks to the comics, the artist may have been, like, encouraging people to go for that particular look, or, like, John Krasinski, because when they were doing Nick Fury in the Marvel Ultimates, he had a strong resemblance to Samuel L. Jackson, and half the reason is because they wanted him. Yeah, they wanted him as Nick Fury in the MCU. That was one of them.
Yeah. There was actually this whole theory, too, that the MCU was actually going to be a variant of the Ultimates universe rather than the 616 universe.
Could be fun. I don't remember everything about the Ultimates, but
well, there's the fact that there are a lot about the Ultimates I could go into, but that will keep us here forever, so I'm not going to do that. Oh yeah, Patrick Stewart. Jason just mentioned fanboying over Patrick Stewart coming back as Charles Xavier.
Yeah,
it was teased in the trailers, but when I saw it, my brain instantly went, "Oh my god, they're making that connection."
And the thing is, as well, is they're not making, like, everyone thought it was going to be, like, you know, Patrick Stewart from the X-Men films. It's actually Patrick Stewart, or Charles Xavier, sorry, from the X-Men 90s show, because of his color scheme and the...
That was the other thing I found really interesting, too, and the fact that when he's introduced, you hear the 90s theme play.
Someone had to tell me that one, to be honest. I knew the color and, like, the vehicle was from the cartoon. I didn't realize the, you know, the musical.
If you listen carefully, when he comes in, you hear just the slight na 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 na
na na na na na na. Yep.
But that's it. That's all you get. You get like the first few bars, and like instantly, my childhood just went.
Just that internal screaming, yeah.
Yeah, just that loud internal screaming. Because I grew up on a lot of those old school, like, you know, Deke and 4Kids and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I wonder how far into Fantastic Four they are, like pre-production wise and such.
I don't know, but it's interesting the fact that they've pulled like John Krasinski in for Fantastic Four. Or
because
this version of it, anyway.
Because here's the thing: is like if they weren't going to use John Krasinski, then they might have used the guy that they had previously from the 2000s. What was his name?
Yeah, the original 2000s one. I don't think anyone he wasn't a terrible one, but I don't think a lot of people would be very happy if they brought back like the original cast for the 2000s one because of sort of
not bringing back the whole cast, but like during that Illuminati moment, like still having him as Reed Richards.
Oh, yeah, that would have actually been really... Because then they could have killed him off to say, well, he's dead now, and we can move on with a new one.
So yeah, because the thing is that, like, when they were talking about, like, oh, why do the Fantastic Four not work? And the simple answer is because the Fantastic Four are meant to function as a quote-unquote family. They were made before the Avengers were a thing. They were made as a competitor to the Justice League, or Super Friends at the time. So the idea is that the family dynamic that we're getting from the Avengers, we would have been getting from the Fantastic Four instead, but obviously we can't get that anymore, so now you have to, like, run down into the fun, like, how do you do a family dynamic like the Avengers, but doesn't fall flat like the Eternals?
And what was actually really interesting was they actually went into mentioning in the movie,
his son, Nathaniel Richards?
His kids, because they actually mention his kids, and here's the thing. One of his kids is actually capable of warping reality himself, and even Galactus is terrified of this child.
Oh yeah, because Nathaniel Richards is, like, somehow not just an Omega level mutant. He's, like, higher than an Omega.
He's no longer classed as a mutant.
What?
The comics have removed his classification as mutant.
Oh my god, fucking... How long ago was that removal?
About a few years back. He is... Let me just have a look. Let me just quickly...
Also, hi, Puffin!
Nathaniel... Hang on, I can't spell Richard for a second there.
Also, how dare you say I'm 4 out of 10 cute? I am 0% cute. Puffin, yes. Oh yeah, Puffin streams. This Puffin. Yes.
Franklin. Sorry, it's Franklin Richards.
Who?
So Franklin Richards is the son I'm talking about. Nathaniel is a great-grandson. So Franklin Richards, whose alias is Powerhouse, was considered a mutant.
Only 4 more to go.
For a time, but then was later in the newer X-Men series was told he was not a mutant.
How mighty convenient, considering he was one of the few mutants with a power that, like, surpassed every mutant, including Legion at the time.
Franklin is no longer a mutant, with his powers gone.
What? Oh god, fucking... How? Wasn't he, like, reality warping bullshit? Did he... Is this like a question of can God make something that even God can't lift or something?
I don't know. But at this stage, he is not considered a mutant. And even during the X-Men run, even the X-Men themselves came up and said, nope, he's no longer a mutant. He is something on the level of a Celestial.
This comic series is like jump the fucking horse. Marvel needs to, like, turn off the Marvel universe.
Yeah, I forget 100% on what it was they did for him entirely. But yeah, there was this whole thing about him no longer being a mutant.
Righto.
In fact, they as I just read, they even went as far as to strip his powers because of how broken he is. They had to go and just be all like, no, we're gonna have to remove this.
Hi, Giga, and yes, we're talking about the X-Men. Believe it or not, we were opening up with Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. We wanted to spoil that shit, and I remember Alvarez mentioning, and I was gonna mention it after we had our, like, little, like, nerdgasm about the Illuminati, but I very much enjoyed the musical fight we had between the two Stranges.
Oh yeah, that was really good too.
I think it was really creative. Like, out of all the different magical shit and the magical bullshit we've gotten, I very much love the magic where it's like, there's no explanation, but you just sort of infer because it's on a subject that everyone else can get behind, that we're like, yep, the music just makes sense, like, rhythmically, and you're probably going to get so many musicians that are going to be like, ah, yes, this works out brilliantly because the clashing of, these different instruments, yada yada, are very, strong and obvious and would normally fight against. But with the harp coming in, it's meant to be used as a subtone and not, loudly heard, much like the clicking of the da-da-da-da and all that kind of bullshit. Where's my cursor? There's my cursor.
Yeah. And going back onto, like, Doctor Strange, I don't think Wanda dies at the end. So, for those of you, I didn't want to spoil it, but now we spoiled it. Wanda was the main villain.
I honestly thought she died. I feel like they didn't know what they were going to do with her.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I don't think she will be dead all the way through. I think she will come back in one stage or another, because they still need to finish her and Vision's arc.
Yeah, what the fuck did they do about Vision?
So, have you watched WandaVision?
Yes, I have. I know, like, hang on a sec. I just need to fix something, because I broke something.
You know that at the end of WandaVision, Vision unlocks the memories of himself in his rebuilt version that they were trying to use as a government war machine.
Yeah.
And he flies off.
Yeah.
So I think they're still going to bring some sort of conclusion to his arc with Wanda. And the other thing will be whether or not Vision goes on to create the family of Vision.
Cookie for Puffin. I'ma be honest. I don't think they'd go with the family of Vision, because that one I feel like is just an aftermath of because I think, like, the only reason the family of Vision came up is because there was, like, all kinds of manipulatively, like, reboot the timeline shit going off. And because, Wanda Maximoff being a chaotic multiverse source and such, and would be, I think she's technically aware of the reboots and shit. She was, like, I don't know, comic-wise was somehow aware of, like, some crazy shit that... Boobies. So they were aware of some kind of Vision manipulating nonsense shit, and they broke up. I don't think they'd go with a family of...
Yeah, the family of Visions.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, the family of Visions is also a really fucked up series at the end, because they're either all dead or corrupted.
Yeah. I reckon they will maybe create the Young Avengers thanks to Vision, because that was something that... I don't know if it was Ultimate's universe, but that's how the Young Avengers came to be. Because, like...
Oh, there was... I do think there was a Young Avengers in the 616.
Yeah, because that was made because Nathaniel Richards, or whoever the fuck his name is at the very far-flung future before being Kang... Yeah. Because he was meant to be Kang or some shit, but... one alternate reality of Kang went to his past or some shit, and then, he got his suit of armor, and he escaped and became Iron Lad, and he learned about the fail-safe list or something from Vision, which was, like, a list of names and such. Ooh, Sorcerer's Fate, that might be you.
Yeah, but it's also got a strength dex to it.
What?
Aftershock, less damage from magic...
Does have a higher request for strength than... That's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I reckon they'll do a...
I don't think I've got that ability.
I reckon they'll do they'll make the White Vision be, like, the fail-safe for Young Avengers. Boobies, thank you, Wolk. Yeah. But, excuse me. Like, I think there's just too much going off in the MCU right now. Like, it's ballooning to a point where it doesn't make sense for it to resume as, like, a TV or as a movie series, I think is the problem. They are either going to need to reboot the universe, which means, like, that's going to be a whirlwind of fun, introducing reboots to, like, the general audience, because reboots are a very nerd event normally.
Yeah.
Things such as, like, Infinite Crisis and such, that's a very nerd event, and the closest we got to it have been either TV shows like S.H.I.E.L.D. or the Flash Arrowverse, where they did Crisis on Infinite Earths as like their big crescendo for Arrow, Supergirl, and a few others.
The thing, I think probably one thing they'll end up doing is focusing a little bit more on the mini-series side of things over the movies, and possibly having more crossovers there first, and then move it over to a big one for, say, like the big fight with Kang the Conqueror or Galactus.
I reckon.
Because I reckon Galactus or Kang the Conqueror are going to be the first major big bads, which will bring together a new sort of Avengers-type team, or even bring forth the Future Foundation.
Again, like, we just have a lot of stuff, and I don't want to get burned with, like, oh, who the big bad villain is. Because we all thought, like, Mysterio was going to be... Or, sorry, not Mysterio. Mephisto was going to be the big bad villain because, you know, we're going through WandaVision, and everyone's like, oh, we see the clues here and there, and they're making these and these, which... And because of, you know, Spider-Man No Way Home, and it's following the storyline of, like, One More Day or some shit, we must get Mephisto. But it's like, no, we're not going to get Mephisto, because... What in the world? What happened to my body?
You are inside the chest.
No, I was meaning like my inside body.
Oh. Oh god, yeah. I was looking at your screen, like, what the hell happened there?
Yeah. So, I think we're back into the. Damn it, Wolk. Why you gotta hurt me, Wolk?
Yeah, I think we're back into the emphasis on who is going to be our next big bad, because the fact that there are multiple that can go through. But I think probably the first focus we should do is what is going to be the new team, like the new main team.
I reckon it will be Young Avengers. Also, why is my body like just violently jerking?
Kind of leaning on that because they're introducing the likes of Miss Marvel. Spider-Man is now working on his own, so that means that could turn into... And since he's still technically a high school sort of teen type scenario, that could turn into a... fucking...
I don't know why I'm jerking so violently.
Oh, on your avatar?
Yeah. Like, okay, hang on.
Enough lighting in your room?
Yeah, and I also have like a... Okay, let's see, is it...
Oh, hello, Eric. Thank you for the pets.
Okay, it looks to be, stable now, which is nice.
Okay.
Hi, Eric.
Thank
you for the shout-out to Wolk there.
I honestly think probably, if anything, we will definitely see Fantastic Four, which will definitely lead us into a Galactus situation.
I reckon we're not going to get Galactus. We're going to get, like, something celestial. Unless the Eternals just, you know, fucked up so much.
I reckon we will see Galactus, because Fantastic Four's biggest enemy was Galactus and Doctor Doom.
Yeah, but...
And this will also bring in the Ultimate Nullifier, which can wipe out an entire universe.
But here's the thing, is when have we had, like, the one big bad as, you know, the origin movie villain? Like, come on, Iron Man was... Like, Iron Man had Obadiah Stane, not Thanos. Meanwhile, Captain America had Red Skull, where really that's just, you know, Nazi propaganda villain, not like, you know, the big villain that we got at the end. Like, I don't think we're gonna get someone as big as Galactus. And if we do, Galactus isn't gonna be the big bad at the very end. I reckon it is going to be either Kang the Conqueror, because we're gonna get a first mention of him in Quantumania, but he's not gonna be, like, quote-unquote defeated there. That's my... That's... Or...
No, I felt there was going to be an or there.
I don't know where the or would be, quite frankly.
Oh, Giga, yes, Suma Gorath was in Multiverse of Madness, and is already dead.
Yeah. So that's the problem, is like some of the cool...
You might have actually seen the character in the trailers, if you've seen any of the trailers. Shuma Gorath is the octopus monster that is attacking Doctor Strange in the trailer, and yeah, he dies in like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's... I think we're going to be running into these issues where...
This door is locked.
Damn it.
Okay, so that's sealed by a quest.
Wait, did we go this way before?
Oh yeah, no, and there's something up there too. I was actually quite surprised when Shumagorath showed up, given his, importance in
Doctor Strange stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Not just Doctor Strange stuff, but in, like, the Marvel Universe itself. I honestly also could see it's maybe getting the Brood at one point, or even, what's the guy who lives in the Annihilator in the Negative Zone? I reckon he could also turn into, like, the next Thanos big bad.
I reckon our Thanos big bad would either... Yeah, I think it's gonna be either Kang or... what's happening? Why are things dying?
Don't know.
Oh, because there was, like, more than one. Yeah, I just don't know where the MCU is gonna go. Like...
Yeah,
and I think it's just...
I
think it's just too big. Oh, and we're now back to the classic... everything is yellow in the majestic chest.
Yeah, no, nothing good. Might as well just grab some of it to sell. I'll leave you some there for you to sell.
The Celestials, maybe? I feel like the Eternals is just... That was a mess of a film. Like,
and I
ignoring...
to cover the Celestials a little bit, but that could turn into like a Mobius situation where they're going to be their own little universe, maybe. Oh no, wait, because they did mention the Thanos fight and stuff like that. So no.
Yeah, this was produced by the Marvel Studios, so it is in their universe and such. But okay, this is going to be a bit of a rant because this is my biggest problem with the Eternals, and I think like even comic book people are forgetting this fact. But
when Grant, the Master Forge chamber is also open to us now too.
Okay, but this is really important. When the Eternals were made, they were made by Jack Kirby, basically the king of all the Marvel IP we've gotten between him and Stan Lee.
Look, IP just in general, pretty much.
Yeah, now, the important thing about the Eternals when Jack Kirby made it is that Jack Kirby made it, like, he did not have any inclination of having it linking back to any of his other IPs. He was very much tired of, and this was before he went into the New Gods with DC. He was very much tired of creating IPs that had to link back to previous IPs. So it was like, oh, if you're making Spider-Man, it has to get to the X-Men. If you're doing the Fantastic Four, it has to link back to Captain America. If you're doing Daredevil, it has to link back to the Punisher, yada yada.
You didn't want to place it into a universe of that sort.
Yeah, he wanted it as something that was independent, that, it could, work on the merits of only the rules it established. It didn't have to play by the Marvel rules. And he tried to do that as best as he could while, trying to do his own story. And that's how we got the Celestials and the Deviants, which was really cool. And he kind of almost did that with the New Gods over on DC. But, obviously Darkseid getting in conflict with Superman, because Superman is meant to be the moral fight for every superhero, not just, bing, bang, boom, bullying fight. So when there came news, like later iterations of the Eternals being linked back into Marvel Cinematic Universe, Marvel Comic Universe, it's like, oh, great, it's just another team like the Guardians of the Galaxy. And then we get it going off in the MCU, and it's like, you've missed the point of why the Eternals were made and why they had these factors. It was the fact, like, they didn't need to be connected. And it's just like, it's a bigger headache putting them all together.
I honestly think that, like, Kang the Conqueror will be not necessarily our Thanos villain. He will be sort of that villain in the background. But I think our Thanos-type villain will probably fall, like, somewhere along the lines later on of, like, the Annihilator, or even possibly,
You come from a the Ring of Wodan. We toil in
like, Galactus will definitely have to make an appearance at some point, given the Fantastic Four is going to be in it.
Yeah. So, can sell pieces.
You look the worse for wear.
Yeah, like, I think a lot of people, like, myself a little bit, but I was still, because I'm a huge fan of Marvel and DC shit, I think general populace is going to be tired of the MCU, and we all want this big bad villain, but Yeah.
I think it will get popular when they bring... I think it'll get popular again when they show off their big bad villain. Who the big bad main villain is going to be. But when that happens, you know, it's sort of going to be... Is it going to be that villain of the month type villain?
Who knows?
Okay,
They're
so I think we go back to that chamber and there was that doorway there.
Wait, didn't we already go into that?
No, because you went into it and then I went back to the forge here, which had opened up.
Ah, okay.
Oh, actually, I think I've got some... Boom, cool.
Marvel is trash.
And
Marvel, like, saying Marvel is trash is like saying Disney is overrated. It's like, cool, we've kind of gone past that point. They've now, like, you know, set themselves into a different tier, and short of their own machinations, they're not, you know, they're not going to go broke. And they've won.
I mean, it probably didn't help with you know, Disney's buyout of Marvel, and then all of a sudden it went straight on to, we can make movies out of this shit.
So, it's like new merchandising opportunities as well, and that's where a lot of these kinds of companies get their monies and such. And then, you know, their only competitor was, like, frankly, DC and... Oh, gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast.
You need to have that one as an added sound that plays. Is the Sonic theme song, you know, from Sonic X.
Oh, okay. Is it like a nice, like, 1 minute tops soundbite?
You could probably make it into one.
That's star power. Yeah, look, I can't say it's star power, because Nintendo might get mad with me, but if I just, like, screw up every reference all at once, I feel that falls under parody. Because it's gotta go fast, as said by Ash Ketchum, that gives me invincibility powers, thanks to the warp star icon you see in the... in the Redeem.
Yeah.
Nothing about my Rainbow Rush makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, instead of going fast, why not go fat?
Fast.
Gotta go fat. Oh, no, wait, that's just me. I go fat.
Yeah, you go fat. So,
I do.
But yeah, the only other competitor in terms of scope to the Marvel Cinematic Universe was going to be DC, but they fucked up because, you know,
yeah, their stuff didn't get good until Wonder Woman and the Suicide Squad reboot.
Yeah, and I think this could play to DC's strength, but they could probably get away with doing like what they did in Young Justice, like having the expanded universe and shit like that already, and just jump to stage 4.
Yeah, because Young Justice did a really good job of that. And in fact, I've still been watching that the Young Justice at the moment. It's
Phantoms.
Really interesting. Like, yeah, the Phantom Zone.
Yep. Oh, and you're just dealing with, like...
bringing in the threat of, you know, Zod and stuff like that.
You might need to come here.
Doing with some of their characters, too, because they haven't been just sort of rehashing the same characters. Like, they've been reinventing them in ways that are interesting, and when you figure out who the character originally was, you sit there and go, oh, well, okay then.
There's a rune tablet over near I am, which sounds like a quest item.
Yeah, by the looks of it. Let's go have a look.
So yeah, because like Marvel did a really good job of, like, you know, getting everyone, you know, up to speed to, you know, the Thanos fights and such. Ooh, Master Forge armbands. Did you?
Wait. No, those are more for you, sort of thing, because they're a strength-based one.
All right. So, all right, this one does not too much there.
Honestly, the one I am sort of like, I'm really excited to see what Love and Thunder is going to do, given the fact that we're now going to see Lady Thor.
I reckon it's just going to be like this nice little self-contained adventure, like we got in. Oh, and I'm doing the thing again. Why are you like this?
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's just, I wonder if it's because it's accidentally catching on to the leap motion now all of a sudden, because I had it angled lower down than any other time.
Yeah, that could probably do it.
Yeah. Also, why is it giving me an exclamation point? I've already picked up whatever the F is there.
Yeah, so I'm interested in seeing that, mostly because if you know of Lady Thor's history in the Marvel Comics, you'll know how fucked up it is for the fact of her having Thor's powers.
Cancer.
Yeah, because essentially when she turns into Lady Thor, her cancer is healed. But when she reverts back into being Jane Foster, her cancer returns with a vengeance.
I don't think they'll go down that route, to be honest. Like,
I honestly reckon they should.
Should or would are two different things.
I honestly reckon they should, because it will make her having those powers mean a lot more than just say, hey, I was chosen to be worthy, just like Steve Rogers. Okay, bitch? That's fine. But any other thing to that you want to add? Nope, I'm just worthy. Also, well, here... cancer. Nope, fuck that, I'm out.
Yeah, but again, like, it's a fun thing. It's going to be a self-contained story, I feel like. It's not going to go anywhere. It's just going to be a nice little conclusion to Thor's, you know, healing slash recuperance. Yeah. So then that way he
was Lady Thor for some time, so they could still play the whole, you know, be Lady Thor, but then she's not Lady Thor anymore. Like, there'll come a point where she's got to give up the power.
It's either going to be at the end of the... if they're going to have to go through that, it will be at the end of the film. I don't think there's going to be, like, a sacrifice play like they did with Captain America and Iron Man.
I don't know about that. I don't know if they're going to give up. I don't know. I think they're going to do a Captain America Iron Man thing. Like, not that she'll give up her life, but she'll give up the powers of Thor.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that she'll give it up at, like, the end of the film, most likely.
No, like, I reckon she'll hold on to it for a while, because a lot of people are really excited to see her as Lady Thor.
I'd be excited, but low expectation.
Not only that, but it's also, yeah, well, it is the exploitation that they can do with it. So I reckon they will hold on to that for quite some time.
Nah. Maybe it'll be used in Disney's new 8-episode series fetish. That is an interesting way to talk about it.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea either, Rudy. They could, like, do her like an 8-episode TV series like they're doing with She-Hulk, and then all of a sudden end it off as giving the powers either back to Thor, or we could see the likes of Beta Ray Bill make an appearance.
I just want to make a mention of the She-Hulk TV series and something or other. A lot of people, and I am with them on this, she should have been bigger. The VFX artists are like, oh yeah, we made her originally much bigger than this, but we kept getting notes coming back to us say, tone it down. Well, we could have had proper size, like, you know, muscular She-Hulk instead of, you know, just, you know,
are you
totes.
Meaning like a Hulk She-Hulk, or a, you know,
a Hulk She-Hulk,
or a comics accurate She-Hulk? Because honestly, I think they're staying more comics accurate to She-Hulk's design.
Well, okay, to be fair, in the scale of, like, you know, the amount of swole she would need to be, like, she is a lot closer to comic accurate She-Hulk than she is to, you know, a Hulk She-Hulk. Oh, but it's like very little needs to change for her to be She-Hulk, comic accurate She-Hulk. Whereas
I found a spear here you might like.
Ooh, okay.
I'll wait for you to stop killing things, and I'll give it to you. But yeah, but as you were saying with, like, She-Hulk.
Yeah, like, we've seen her, like, the She-Hulk thingy-majiggy, like, at a grand variances. We've seen that with Hulk as well. So different people might be pointing out at, like, different points of which she is, like, a She-Hulk, because there's modern She-Hulks where I feel like they are making her, like, you know,
because I think it's
stonks rather than just, you know, sexy strong.
I think their main focus for this one is, like, Golden Age to Silver Age She-Hulk, where she is the strong, feminine, lawyer-type character.
Yeah, where she's just, like, sexy strong instead of, like, you know,
well, no,
superhero.
She still have that superhero strength as well. But her main focus was the fact that she used her brain over the muscle.
Yeah. She was also, like, in, like, mid-2000s as well. She was used as sort of a, because she's meant to be a lawyer for superhumans and such. They used her in some, like, Deadpool-esque gimmicky, villain of the week.
The fourth wall for a little bit too.
Some stuff, because she was in the same sort of realm as Howard the Duck and a few other peeps, so...
Yeah, where she was... They were giving her a character who wasn't... You know, whose whole thing wasn't that they were some superhuman, you know, punch first and ask questions later. They had to be smart. They had to be clever. They had to work around their limitations in order to prevail over their enemy.
Yeah. And then there would be, like, some fun stuff where it's like she got into, like, a boxing match with some strong dude, and, like, unfortunately he had, like, the power infinity power stone or whatever like that, and
yeah,
I don't.
I mean, I for one, since they're doing the DC Super Pets, I would love to see them bring the Pet Avengers to the table.
Was there a Pet Avengers?
There was a Pet Avengers, which had the likes of Throg, Lockjaw, May Parker's dog, because May Parker had a dog for a little while. Shadowcat's dragon, and there were a few others. But there was a Super Pets. In fact, there's even now been a recent Super Pets adaptation in, or not Super Pets. There was, oh shit, I found a boss.
Yeah, me too.
There was actually a recent Pet Avengers story arc in the new Thor's comic where they were trying to find Thor's hammer.
Okay. Comics are like a really good source for stories, for sure. A lot of crazy ideas.
Without comics, we wouldn't have had the likes of Equilibrium, Blade,
Weird Science.
Yeah, Weird Science.
The Road.
I'm just trying to think of others. Hellboy.
Yep. There's way too many films out there that are based off comics, but one of my
the new Bad Guys movie is actually based on a children's comic book series.
Okay, not children, but is comic book series.
Yeah.
They did have, like, fornication, child murder, kidnapping, and all kinds of other, like, nonsensical shit. Yeah, that's... Okay. Oh, you're gonna have... So, one of the major arcs that went off in The Boys is that a...
No, I'm talking about the Bad Guys.
Oh, I'm thinking of something completely different.
I'm thinking, the fuck are you on about?
I was talking about The Boys! I thought you were on about The Boys!
Oh, I said Bad Guys!
I'm an idiot.
Like, my god, man! When did they do that?
Oh, no.
I mean, we also got The Mask, which got a children's variant of a cartoon, so, I mean, if The Mask can do it, why not The Boys?
The Boys. So, yeah.
I mean, have you seen The Mask comic book?
No. I think you and I need to establish really quickly. My comic book knowledge is either modern comics, like what we're getting with Batman in his like 100th series right now, or my Wikipedia dives at random moments. Never 90s. The 90s is a blank period for me.
Yeah. I would give you sort of a glimpse into what was the Mask comic book series. Have you seen the movie at the very least? You've seen the movie?
With Jim Carrey, yes.
Yeah? You know the scene where he creates the Tommy gun out of the balloon and scares away all the thugs, right?
Yeah, and they're all just like, you know, having the little flag that says bang on the end instead.
Well, no, that's the later one with the rockets. I mean, when he's in the alleyway, he does the whole balloon animal thing.
Oh, yeah, and one of them turns into a gun.
He turns the balloon into a Tommy gun and scares them all away. They dive into the dumpsters and behind all the dumpsters.
Yep.
In the comics, he riddles them full of holes.
Yep. Nope, I imagine that.
In fact, in the comics, Stan Ipkiss doesn't live to see the cartoon series. He dies at the end of his first comic book outing.
Oh, damn.
In fact, several characters, including the police officer who was after him, all end up, and even Stan Ipkiss's love interest, all end up getting the mask and either dying horribly or pretty much launching nukes at everyone.
This sounds nuts.
Well, one of the bad guys in the series, like the main big bad who wanted the mask at one point, when he was introduced, he's introduced sitting there with a knife slicing into his face. Like cutting his own face. Like Joker-esque styled cutting into his own face.
Wait, how many of those did we need?
What, the runes?
Talk to Dvalin now. Who the fuck is Dvalin?
Oh, I think that's back at the forge.
Oh, I still need to talk to them? What the? Alright. Give me a sec.
I think I've got to go back there with you too. Dusklands.
Darklands.
Was it Darkland? I thought it said Dusklands.
I thought it said dark.
But yeah, no, in that, like, yeah, the mask is fucked up. I'll put you through. I'll give you the link to Nostalgia Critic, looking over the mask comics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he himself
Hi, Phantom.
He himself basically goes WTF.
You should be in Asgard by nightfall if you maintain a good pace. Move with caution, trespassing.
Why can't I talk to this man?
I can't help but notice the poor quality of you. I see you've had no mead yet.
So apparently we've got to get, for a side quest, we've got to get, a skin of mead.
Ooh, there's a cave here.
There is?
A secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Through the mountain.
Secret, secret, secret tunnel.
I'm glad you knew where we were going with that.
Like, it's probably the best reference about secret tunnels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, there's crazy comic book ideas. I love them all, especially, like, a lot of the stuff we've been getting from Image Comics. Because some of their long-running comics, even isolated, are cool. I just don't like where Marvel and DC are right now, where they don't want to make new comics. They just want to keep rehashing existing IPs.
If you want a really interesting new comic that's come out over the last 10 years, it's one called Animosity. I think I've talked to you about it once before. Essentially, the idea of the comic is animals suddenly gain like a sense of self and sentience. Mm-hmm. So they understand everything they're doing now, and they actually start talking.
Okay.
And it even goes into sort of a post-apocalyptic thing when, you know, animals sort of start fighting against humans because of, you know, changes in like laws and stuff like that. Now that animals know what they're doing, it's the whole changes of, oh, well, now it's not okay to, you know, kill a cow since it has a human conscience.
This all sounds crazy.
It is.
Hi, sour cream.
I'm probably not doing it justice by explaining it. It is a really good series, and there was a spin-off not spin-off. There was I guess you could say spin-off story, or side story, actually, that's the one I should say, which focuses on like another side of it, which even goes into sort of futuristic sci-fi type stuff with that.
Righto. Oh man, these guys absorb your mana like real fast sometimes.
I know, that's why I was sort of staying back a little bit there.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I'm just a low rate artist, and I remember I'm human, I can get better. Yay! So long as you understand you can get better, sour cream.
Exactly. Everyone can get better. The 7th branch of Yggdrasil. Oh, so we're actually approaching the tree.
Which would help get us to Asgard.
Yeah.
Because...
But yeah, no, Animosity is a really good one. That was one I read recently that I really liked. There was another one that came from Image... Actually, there's one from Image Comics that's also another really good one called Elephant Men.
Okay.
So... It's a bit hard to explain that one. It's a futuristic setting with humans and human-animal hybrids and stuff like that. The story gets a little convoluted, but all I have to tell you is some of the artwork in that is amazing.
Oh, fucking spiders.
Spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
Okay, cool. That was short-lived. Excellent.
Were you expecting me to go on longer with that one?
I was expecting more spiders, to be honest.
Oh no,
because we were going.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because we were good. Like, we were going through like all kinds of insectoids and shit. So I was like expecting like more spiders.
Oh, there'll probably be more spiders. See, there's snakes again.
And grasshoppers.
Actually, I think those are mantises.
Mantis, sorry.
Or manti?
The Autumn Lands monstrous. Pose, and I cannot get it right. Wait, are you following a reference for your pose, or are you just imagining this pose? Because I think I've seen some of your work, sour cream. Spiders are
arachnids. We know they're arachnids. Don't worry.
I don't care at this point. They put snakes under beast. I think we can get by with just incorrect labeling at this point. Every Indian dish is classified as a curry, despite the fact it has no right to be.
Oh, I've been making really nice chicken katsu curry lately, and I've been loving it. It has been my go-to now for if I want to make something like that.
Yeah. Sour cream, very important. Use references.
Yeah.
There is no artist that is going to tell you it's a bad idea. Every artist uses a reference, and every artist will agree references are a good idea.
Yeah, mate, I agree with him, because even when I'm drawing stuff, like, I'll be using references from character designs to poses, weapons. I mean, I rarely draw myself lately anymore, but even when I do, I'm always using a reference of some sort.
No,
even like now, like 3D Paint and stuff, not 3D Paint, Clip Art Studios and Open Canvas. They've now got a new addition to their program where they'll actually give you, or we can actually place a 3D model onto your canvas and pose it like how you would get one of those little wooden models.
Oh, that's cool. I think I've seen Clip Studio doing that, yeah.
And I've seen a lot of people using them to get their poses and everything just right. There is nothing wrong with doing it.
So, but
it'd be one thing if you straight up traced another person's work, but using it as a reference to get an idea of what you want to do is another thing altogether.
Okay, also to tie in onto your comments about tracing other people's work, so long as you don't share it and you're looking to just practice before you do your own thing, tracing is not that frowned upon until you start pushing it as your own work. So
I'll give you that one.
So yeah, but the idea of, like, you know, creatively winging a pose, use references. There is...
I'll openly admit it. When I first started with my Yoshi character, when I made him a hybrid, I originally was sort of half tracing when I did my sort of start with all of it. But then when I got the hang of how to draw the body shape and stuff like that, then I started sort of trying to do my own thing with it and started, you know, expanding on what I wanted the character to be and how I wanted him to look.
Yeah. I don't know how to get the exact reference. I still don't have the anatomy model. Good option. Google image search is one thing. Adobe Stock as well has, like, I'm pretty sure you can get to Adobe Stock for free as well, and you just have to deal with watermarkings, but posing, like, human subjects are... It's a wide area.
And the other thing is, too, going back on the topic of not having the exact reference for the pose, you'll never find an exact reference for the pose you want. The whole point is finding something that's close or similar and working on how to get it to the way you want it from that.
Yeah. So, like...
if Cap is here, like, my good buddy Cap, like, when I was starting to work on some things, like, more recently, she was fantastic with helping me try to figure out my, where I wanted poses and things like that. Because when I was starting to do, different side images and stuff like that, I wouldn't include certain parts of the anatomy that didn't that I thought couldn't work right, or I didn't know how to join the lines. And she herself went ahead and said, hey, if you try it like this, you might get a better example. That's always another thing to do too, is find someone who, knows a thing or two about some anatomy stuff, who might be willing to help you, and just say, hey, just having a bit of a hard time trying to figure out how I want this pose to go. Give them the rough idea of it. Maybe give them like an image that they can go, well, here's this line, and this line. Try that, see how you like it, and go from there. Because even a lot of expert artists who do animation and stuff like that have to do that when they go to, creating animations and cartoons and even comics themselves. You'll find a lot of comic book teams, like, they don't do it on their own. They will always have someone there to go, hey, do you think this looks right? And then they'll go, yeah, let's try it with a bit of something here, this line there. Let's add in these sort of lines around the stomach and the breast and things like that sort of thing to give an idea and an understanding of how they want the pose to look.
Well said. Well said.
Drawing isn't always just a solo piece of work. There it can be collaboration with other people, even if it's not them drawing it for you, but giving you an idea and sort of a... I guess you could call it mentoring sort of way. Jesus, I just realized all my guys are fucking dead. I got too busy talking, and
meanwhile, your buddies were too busy dying.
There's your thing, Sour Cream. You just said that somebody did give you something close to it. And, yeah.
I highly...
Stop paying attention to what I was doing to talk and, like...
No, that's fair. We were in a very, like, just... It felt almost like a boss run. Like, remember that time we were going through Act 3 near the end? Through Olympus? It felt a little bit like that. So, but frankly, like, good chat. And you bring up a lot of good points.
Yeah.
I would add in as well that if there's, like, a human pose that you're after, that you can't find 100%, try and do the pose yourself and take a photo. I've done that for myself when I've wanted to pose my zebra for one or two things, and I did it for an artist when I asked them, oh, hey, like, I wanted a piece of work on how my character, like, sits on the couch and holds a controller, because I'm always caught doing it an awkward thing. Here's a photo, and I like blurred my face. And I sent them, like, a photo of myself doing the same sort of pose.
And here's another thing, Sour Cream. One thing that a girlfriend of mine, I say girlfriend because they're a friend that's a girl, always tells me is, this is one thing that I always keep in mind when I'm drawing, is just a 4-letter word, kiss.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Simple, stupid.
I think every Australian knows of the keep it simple, stupid.
I was actually surprised because she's from the UK and knew that, and I'm like,
ooh.
Well, good.
Maybe it is. Maybe kiss is a universal thing.
Maybe.
Oh wait, it's only 15%. God damn it.
I always keep that in mind whenever I am, whenever I'm drawing. Like, oh, does this bit look a bit too complex? Am I doing something too complex? Maybe I should just, bring it down a little bit, try to simplify it, and then I can make it look fancy and, over the top later on.
Alrighty. Oop, there we go.
Holy crap, I'm actually giving good advice. I'm giving sagely wisdom.
Ah!
Well, time to do something stupid to wreck all that.
You already had your minions die, so there was that.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's my stupid moment gone. Actually, some of my minions are still dying. These guys are
keep it simple and stupid. Yeah, so keep.
Yeah, keep it simple and stupid is also another one. But everyone doesn't do the and.
Yeah, because it's just.
Or you instead, if you don't want to insult someone by saying stupid, you just say keep it simple, silly.
That too. All right, where in the F are we going? Code, you're getting us lost.
It looks like you tried doing. It looks like I've actually. No, I see where you are.
Awesome.
You accidentally tried doing dot point type things, and it's gone into something else.
Oh no, it just because some of those are actually domain names. Most of the 3-letter stuff.
Oh yeah, so don't go clicking on those guys, chat.
I don't know where they're gonna lead you. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The kiss method. You were made for loving me, baby. I was made for loving you. Oh, not that kiss? Okay, never mind.
Dink, donk, there we go.
Twitch suddenly knocking on my door. Hello, DRM.
You can't... DRM? I think you're allowed to, like, just sing-songy like that, but you're not allowed, like, to have music background and karaoke stuff. Unless it's, like, part of the game.
Oh, actually, there's even... they've actually do crack down a little bit, because there was... there was... there's an escape room on VR chat, and even they go and say, best not to stream this because we do have stuff that might violate DRM code for, you know, Twitch and stuff like that.
Radio.
Even, like, if you watch the likes of, like, Whiskey Dingo, and some of the stuff he plays, like, when he's doing VR chat stuff, he's played a lot of these games where it plays a quick tune, and they only give it 5 seconds to play, because otherwise they will be breaking, you know...
TOS,
DRM.
yeah.
And, yeah. And they're a partner, too, and if they're worried about it being a partner...
I feel like everyone is worried about it is the thing. Like, it's like, responsible individuals, I think, is the thing. Because the only time you hear of people being, like, not really caring about TOS and such are those who kind of go through Twitch in a very irresponsible manner because they know that, you know, given the size they are, it won't matter. People like Asmongold, Pokimane, XQCE, Hassan, they don't care. They're too big to fail, where if they do fail, it's a major problem for Twitch, so Twitch isn't going to let them fail.
Yeah. What are these rays of light that are suddenly hitting? Should we be worried about those?
A part of me wants to, but a part of me doesn't understand why. Also, why do they keep coming up? Alright, there we go. So, because this is, like, my biggest pet peeve, and, like, Matt Pat from YouTube caught on to this really well. And some people, like, from the Twitch side exclusively don't like Matt Pat for this because they make it sound like as if, you know, he's speaking down to Twitch users, which he is a little bit to sell it all, but he still raises a valid point. And that is...
He even still uses Twitch a little, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, he still uses Twitch. He's not some boomer shouting at the cloud. Like, and what's more is he's on YouTube. Like, he's probably one of the better individuals to talk about processes and such on the internet because YouTube has had to go through this nonsense and people learn from YouTube. But he was going on about how...
Sorry, I'll let you continue chat first.
He was going on about how, like, Twitch as a company is immature given that the number of people that are reliant on Twitch as a platform and are not in the realm of, like, oh, if Twitch fucks up, it's no big problem for 90%. It's like, no, it's not a problem for 0.01% of your platform. Like, there's just all these, you know, skirting the rules and such that they're doing, which is not okay when you have tens of thousands of people's livelihood linked to you.
Yeah. But saying that, though, Twitch, we do love you, so please don't get rid of us.
Nah, if Twitch bans me, I'll just go to YouTube.
Damn. That's putting the foot down right there.
Well, it's
what
just
this?
Ooh. High on the decks.
Yep,
yeah.
Based.
Constructs and
Ow.
slower attack speed. Oh, it's a different kind of thingy-madiggies. Okay. So, but yeah, like, because the way MatPat, like, you know, he explained it like really detailed, where like just different things on the side, like where was I gonna go? Like the TOS system is like vastly like undermanaged, or sorry, not the TOS, the DRM, which is problematic because even like places like Facebook are putting in a lot of work to get ahead of the DRM and copyright infringement problems, because while the tech company, if there's one thing that every tech company is under the same page on, it's that they don't want third party managing how they run their site.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube does not want copyright holders telling them how they should, you know, monetize their content and how they should have their users make videos and such. They want their money, yes, but they are not gonna let them go as far as you know, absolutely do their algorithm all over again. They'll do weird things such as get rid of the dislike button, where according to their metrics doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. But they're not gonna let copyright holders have like some exclusive hold over how big of a pay cut copyright holders get as opposed to just normal YouTube peeps.
Yeah.
Whereas with Twitch, they're not ahead on the copyright conversation, which means that, and it will come, because right now they're just playing the rule of, if we're not policing it, they can't get us in trouble for not policing a missing person. Because that's the loophole, is to get your safe harbor, is if Twitch doesn't demonstrate a, you know, their own policing on the streams, then it's on the copyright holder to police their copyright content, which is a bit of a dick move, because you're basically telling Warner Brothers and such, hey, if you want to catch someone out for copyright, you need to be watching their stream to do it. That's not good. There's tens of thousands of streams going off a minute. No one's gonna be, you know, sitting in a copyright studio saying, all right, give me a second, I have to watch Pokimane right now.
Yeah.
So
that's like the same thing with like my avatar and stuff like that. Like, you know,
your protection of your avatar is the fact that Nintendo is not, you know, checking up on... What in the world is that voice?
Well, technically mine's a parody, so I can do it under that sort of guideline too.
Yeah, that as well, so...
As long as I don't, you know, constantly advertise it as that.
As a Nintendo product, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, or an IP.
There's, like, all these weird laws in regards to copyright, fair use, defense, you know, what is and isn't copyright, what rights do the copyright holders have as opposed to the people breaking it. Oh, Jesus. These guys are dropping their own flags.
Like, you know, like, normally people in chat will call me, you know, like a Yoshi and stuff like that. You know, and, you know, sometimes I'll have an agree with them, but most of the time, like, I won't refer to that sort of thing.
Zephora is a good example. Like, her persona is an Arcanine, but she's called a fire dog. Like, it works.
Yeah. And, like, she's going for partnership at the moment, isn't she, by what I've seen?
Yes. She's really been gunning for it the last week, and she's put in her first application as well, so...
Well, I do hope she gets it.
Same here. Like, she's put in the work, and what's more is, like, she's not only done stuff for her own stream, but she's also created assets for other streamers as well.
Yeah, other streamers use. Oh, hi, Fox. How you doing?
Hello. Damn it, died.
Damn it, died.
Yeah. Did I miss a message or something? Nice renders.
Oh, geez, I got a lot of shit I gotta sell soon.
Same. Hang on. Right. Oh, Scribbly's running his stream. That's why I saw a little notification thingy-majiggy go off,
Little
I think.
beep boop that came up saying, hey, beep boop, this thing's happening, beep boop.
Beep boop, this thing's happening. Beep boop.
Beep to the boop to the oop to the whoop. So what are we going to do with these rune tablets?
I'm not 100% certain who they go to, but there's also the fact that there was another door, I think, that we weren't able to go through. I'm not 100% certain on that tidbit. Also, why isn't this statue moved? I think you're going the opposite way.
Oh yeah, I was just checking over here in case there was anything I missed quickly.
Radio. Hi there, Fox. Why do you have a knife emote that I have to now add to my automatic message about guns? Everyone needs to learn the message of the knife. And that is, it is always going to be beaten out by gun.
Oh, I thought you were meaning that the life was ended by the knife.
Oh, no, I was just meaning, like, one rule about knife, and that is gun. Gun beats everything. Yay, Himbo! Actually, I like that little one. Who did that one? Vince Wolf. Ah, okay. It looked like it was in the same style as, like, Ruby Yeen and, Skyfox as well. 95% casting speed and elemental damage, that looks like a you thing.
That is definitely a me thing.
Yep. Oh shit, the statue's moving.
Is that...
Eight?
I do like casting speed.
The casting speed, like, plus 95% looks a bit insane.
I mean, yeah, that's insane, because that...
Is that, like, actually, like, lowering your casting wait time by half?
It's also making it when I actually hit a spell, it's gone in, like, a second.
That's amazing. So. Yeah. As much as I love Twitch's system and, you know, the opportunities we get, they're not making money right now because, as we've seen with, like, you know, their higher incentives on advertisement and reducing the cut of, part of, like, you know, subscriber cut, like, how much goes to the platform and how much goes to the whatsamahoozy, Ooh! Boots of the Valkyrie, +1 to all skills. That looks like a you thing.
Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Right here.
Ooh, and that... Yes. Yes, 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 yes!
Woo!
Because even though it'll be a little less in sort of all the other skills I gained from my other wraps, 1 to all skills, which means I can finally get rid of that fucking headpiece.
No, you can keep the headpiece, so then that way it's +2 to everywhere.
True, and plus the headpiece does offer that sort of mind control ability, which has come in really handy lately.
It has been clutch every time. It's been, like, as much as I, like, my...
We're starting to see items that are going to give us bonuses now, which is great to see.
Yeah. So... But yeah, Twitch needs to get their act together. Like, they need a better DRM system. They need to change how people observe offline content. Because right now, every Twitch user that is looking to grow is growing on every other platform.
Yeah.
So, and YouTube is becoming a competitor. And,
yeah,
like, quite frankly, I need to...
And again, there are a lot of people who still play on Twitch who have been using things like, you know, TikTok and stuff like that to upload some of their best clips and things.
Yeah. And like, but that's what I'm getting at is, like, everyone likes Twitch because, like, Twitch has, like, this community feel, and everyone, like, you're more likely going to have people throwing tens and hundreds of dollars into a Twitch user live than they would a YouTuber live, because that's just part of the culture, and Twitch is very fortunate to have that. They need to bring in something like an alternative to the bit system instead. Because right now, donations are going through PayPal or Ko-fi. Twitch needs to find a way to make it so that donations can go directly through the Twitch API, which would, you know, streamline some people's processes. The API people would be happy. And what's more, Twitch would probably have a field day with, like, just all of a sudden donations coming their way a lot easier and being able to, like, you know, fee people.
I mean, the one thing I do really like about Twitch is as you were saying, with community-based things. Like, you see, like, with Thorin and Doma Fox, they're in those little groups that sort of help to grow everybody that's in the group.
Yeah.
The storytellers and Wild Abandon.
Wild Abandon, storytellers, furries. There's all kinds of community groups. Soft Paws is another one, which has a lot of Australians in it as well. There's all sorts.
I'd love to get approached by one of them, but I don't know if they'll do that just at this time.
One group, like, randomly approached me at, like, the start of my streaming. Like, this was even before I was, like, a proper affiliate. But I just said no, because I didn't recognize anyone from the group. I was really lost on why I was given this invite. It felt like a random guild inviting me in an MMO. It was like, I feel like this is less for me and more for the guild to have grunts.
Yeah, see, that's something you don't want. You want them to approach you when you've, like, hit a milestone, or if there's somebody in the group that sort of says, well, hey, I've been watching this guy, and you know, they've got a good sort of vibe to them, and
I feel like there's just a lot of organization work that we're not seeing with them.
Yeah, I like it when they keep their groups, like, small, but inclusive.
I think Southpaw is probably, like, one of the more, like, seeing it front and center, like, why they're a group. Because one of the things they have is every member of Softpaw that I've seen has a browser source saying who the Softpaw member of the week is. And it just cycles through a different member every week. So even while you're not streaming, there will be a reference to another stream. There will be, like, a reference, most likely, to another...
To you at some point.
Yeah. Create your own group? Tempting, but no.
You're a partner.
Yeah, tempting, but no. That's a you thing.
Wonder War skills again, too. Oh, it's the same helmet!
LOL!
Actually, you can have it since you gave me the original one. You can have this one.
Nah, that's okay. It's not like I can wear it.
Helmet. Take the helmet. You have
no,
the helmet now.
I can't wear the helmet. It has an intelligence requirement. I'm too dumb. I'm too himbo.
Fine. Fuck you.
Just be glad you can't wear a helmet twice.
Would have been great if it was another item. You know what actually would have been really good if we could fuse it together to make it stronger and would double all of its skills, but I think that would OP it too quickly.
I think that's what the other dwarf down there is for, because he wants me to give him mead before I do something for him. Or before he does something for me.
Maybe we should check that and follow that one through in a second.
Yeah.
But when we reach a portal, we'll look into it.
Yeah. Because he wanted me to open, like, get him mead or something.
Yeah, and on the regards of creating our own group, you've got to be partner for it.
Yeah.
I'd check that.
Which, let's be honest, like, we'll probably join a group before we become partner.
Yeah.
So. And I feel like running a group, you need to do, like, a lot of organizational skills, and I am not too himbo for that, sorry.
I wouldn't have that type of ability either. I feel like I would mess that up.
I feel like if I was to organize a group, partner would just be like my retirement plan of like, oh yay, hit partner, make a group, find my favorite peeps, turn them into a group, and then I just spend the rest of my time not working a full-time job, but instead managing a group, organizing get-togethers, and being an actual, you know, group organizer like you see for host clubs and shit.
Yeah, see, that would be that would be sort of how I would sort of handle that as well. But you would have to, like I said, like you said, you'd have to become partner first, and I don't see that happening for me in the next 5 years.
I've seen some people.
I might suddenly become famous enough to become partner.
I feel like
there'd be a lot of changes to do that. I think if I'm going to do that.
Agreed. I feel like with me, like there would need to be like a radical change in workload. Like I would stream less. And then I would also be trying to learn how to make my own videos for, like, however long it is so I can get a style, like, what my preferred style of showing off my content is. Get an editor while still working full-time, and then just somehow budget myself so then that way not only can I pay for myself, but pay for an editor and get rid of as many vices as possible. I feel like streaming would become too much of another job rather than a fun hobby. Ooh.
That's definitely one for you, and look, it gives intelligence. A lot of intelligence-based stuff.
Well, it's in the head, too. It changes the average and the DPS just enough to be like a whole Markham change as well. But it makes my resistance to vitality down from 74 to 59.
I mean, it's not a massive hit, but yeah, it's still pretty bad.
It's an annoying hit, is what it is. It's still 50% plus. But yeah, as much as it would be cool making this like somehow like my primary income, I don't want to make it a job just yet.
Yeah.
Like
I did when I started doing Twitch streaming, it was under the guise of, a side hustle to earn a little bit of money on top of what I'm already doing.
So, because right now I'm getting. Actually, yeah, no one in my stream other than like one person knows who I am, and quite frankly, it's probably a conversation that the employees or the employers don't want you to have, more for the sake of they don't want to be tilted.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, it's actually not a bad thing to talk about your wages, but that's your wages with other employees that you're working with, though. You don't really want to go telling people on the internet how much you earn.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I feel like that crosses the line, but to say anything, I earn enough to live comfortably.
I thought I could say I earn enough to live comfortably, but the last few weeks, I got a little hectic. I fucked up my budgeting, which means that I'm not living comfortably. I'm living with a tight purse, quite frankly, because I'm not able to do everything I want to do, and I'm not living to do like. Actually, no. Living to do everything I want to do isn't the right phrase, because this isn't even everything I want to do. Yeah. Like, even with some restrictions and, trying to balance what I want to do and what I have to do, still not enough. I have, like, a lot more cuts I need to do.
Yeah, it's the same with me, too. Like, lately I've been, okay, let's see. Buy a quest, so it looks like we're gonna go find something. Like, I've been taking a bit more sort of precaution when it comes to overspending on things too, because like I want to save to go to Japan and things like that. So it's a matter of like, what's going to be a little bit more important. How can I sort of, how can I sort of expense this in a way? Yeah,
I need to figure out like how to get my my money in order, because I'm spending. Let's see. So I'm getting approximately 1,900. I'm not spending half my income on rent. It's getting close though. It's like 40 to 45% of my income going to rent alone.
Yeah, and because you're on your own too, that makes it even harder.
Yeah. So, and I don't want to, like, I am not in a position to, like, just move out into Whoop Whoop and then just make it so that I have to drive wherever it is I need to go.
Yeah.
So, it would be lovely to work from home so I can avoid that problem altogether until I have a car, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm in a position where, even while working from home, I'm not as effective as I would be in the office for peeps.
Yeah, see, I would love a work from home position. Just because I find, and it's starting to become more of a dominant thing now, the working from home.
Oh yeah, it is. It's a reality that you're noticing people are either making or breaking. Like there was, like I didn't realize this was a thing, but one of Facebook's like top AI peeps quit under the protest of coming back into the office 3 times a week. And I thought that was like the weirdest thing for someone to argue about, like, being, head of AI or some shit. And he's like, look, I want to be able to work from home more than like 2 days a week or something. And Facebook is like, no, get back in the office. We're paying the rent here. Make it worthwhile. Meanwhile, places like Airbnb and a lot of other tech companies, however, are sort of siding with the AI guy, saying that the talent's no longer in Silicon Valley. The talent is everywhere. So the sooner you can adapt to a work from home scenario, the sooner your hiring pool expands.
Yeah.
That's a you thing. Exalted thingy-majiggy of reasoning.
Yeah, and I might put that on because at this stage, like, I am doing...
Finally got all...
Look at it. Look at how that thing fits on. Look at all that.
You look like you belong in an opera. I look like I'm... I feel like I'm somehow going through, like... What do I look like?
You look like you're trying to put together... Well, at first you were. You look like you were trying to put together a really, really terrible Galvatron... Not Galvatron. Unicron cosplay.
I feel like I was doing, like, heavy-duty backpackers.
Oh, yeah, because you had the rats thing on, didn't you?
Yeah, and now I have this, like, backpack on my back. Damn it, I needed to use that. Yep, there we go.
Did somebody say for Odin?
I heard something, but I don't think it was for Odin.
Or Woden, or something like that.
Oh, there we go. For Odin. I heard it then. Hey! Pangaro got the 4 fossil Pokemon.
Oh! Pangaro, you need to get me a Draconsalts. You need to get me a Draconsalts. I need him for my team.
Why do you get it? Are you gonna be... Are you...
I need him for my Dragons team because he is a lightning-based one.
Are you flexing? Are you utilizing your streamer position to force a person to give up their Pokemon for you?
Oh no, because Pangaro knows where to get them. That's the thing.
Okay.
No.
Nothing but yellows.
But I mean, I won't. Yeah, I'm not going to ask him to. He's been helping me with getting a lot of Pokemon for my playthrough. Like without him, I wouldn't have gotten my Goodra or my Appletum. Have you been watching my Pokemon playthrough?
Yes.
That's a very.
No, I haven't been watching your Pokemon playthroughs, I'm sorry to say.
Well, I do sort of do them at a later time at the moment. But yeah, no, like thanks to like Pangaru and several other people, like I've been able to get some really good quality Pokemon. And it's always been great to have like chat being all like, well, you know, like when it came to like Goodra, like Pangaru told me that this Goodra, you know, the way I've bred him is you want him as a one punch, that's down type thing, or if it's still not down, it'll hit you and lose all its speed.
Okay. Also, where the hell is this leading?
I don't know. I think... Oh, hang on. There's a pathway around to the right.
I think I'm there.
Oh, yeah. I see you. Because like my Goodra has an ability called Gooey, and when a Pokemon... Oh, the owl.
Study...
But then there's that little ability there, though.
What the
prey. Active upon taking range damage. By observing your prey from a distance, you may discover its weakness, resulting in greater pierce damage.
It's like it's aimed towards me, but it makes no sense. I feel like this is a hunter build.
Yeah, transmutation. I feel like, yeah, that's hunter's type build.
Unfortunately, I can't hold anymore.
I'll take it.
Give me a sec.
I got it.
Move some shit around.
Do you want me to drop it for you? Because, you know, since you all pointed towards you.
Give me a sec. I'm just redoing the inventories here and there.
I don't see it in my inventory anymore. Oh, there it is. It's an axe. Right.
Wait, it's an axe?
Yeah, it's an axe.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are.
Right here. There you go. I dropped it for you.
Ha! 103, 117, 89 to 100, 15%. Tease. I will. Oh my god, it does like a huge decrease for me.
So close to another level. So I think I'm only 2 more away from another level, which then I can add Nature's Wrath onto my my nymph.
Wait, what did Code just write? Almost half of Victoria's public service are refusing to go back to work. Oh, sorry, Jason. Why did I say Victoria? New data release.
Code. You said Code wrote that. I'm like, when did I have time to write that shit?
I don't know.
You think I'm that good, do you?
Sometimes. Is revealed just 53% of Victoria's public service employees are regularly working from the office. Critics say the failure to get the state's 50,000 odd VPS back to their desk is stalling a much-needed CBD recovery. Damn. I think we're now just finally seeing what our worth is, and we're like, you know, just sort of saying, like, you know, we ain't gonna be, you know, valued in this fashion, and we're gonna, you know, work at what people thought in the 1980s we could work at this point. Also, what's Morp?
Morp?
I don't know what Husky wrote.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, did you just suddenly have a stroke?
I don't know what Morp is, and Husky just wrote it in your chat.
I mean,
Husky, we need to know what you're saying.
You have some splaining to do.
Morp. This sounds like the Swedish Chef.
I think, yeah, it was either going with Swedish Chef or the, what's the dog in the airplane that offers advice?
You can't carry anymore.
The what?
So there's a dog, there's this meme of a dog that flies around in an airplane offering good advice.
Oh, Habab. The,
Yeah, that one.
No, he's not the dog that gives the wisdom. It's the dog on the wisdom tooth that gives the wisdom. Oh my god, this place is huge.
It is huge.
Please don't encourage him.
I have been encouraged. The cowardly dog.
No. Alright, hang on a sec. I'm gonna go back to the Darklands, sell my shit.
Yeah, I need to sell mine too, so...
Yeah.
Oh, it is the Darklands.
I honestly thought there'd be more people using the boobies sound than, like, just the small amount it was earlier on. I liked it. It was a cool sound. Alright.
Tongas. The tittles.
Recover the relic. There we go. And then we combine the helmet with the relic, if it will let... Oh, wait, hang on.
Can I come with you?
Are you sure you want to... Yes. Because the relic gives me a plus 5% to the strength and the intelligence and the dexterity. Ow, Husky. Husky, try the boobies command.
Yeah, Husky, try the boobies.
I see you've had
I hear they taste great.
The walls have ears and mandibles.
Nope, we're not even going to acknowledge that one.
I wasn't properly listening.
Nobody ever is.
I don't know why you think I would.
Nobody ever listens to my pain.
How could this happen to me? Made my mistakes. Alright, get rid of that as well.
I feel
Ow.
very fucking sad. I'm gonna fucking cry.
The great wisdom of the day, bellies are superior. That is not a great wisdom of the day.
I will agree to this great wisdom of the day you speak of, Husky.
You're hugely biased to this great wisdom of the day is what you are.
Fucking right I am.
Grr. Meow. So yeah, because I swear there was like a big door like really early on.
Yeah, so you're going...
You may need to use my portal so then, because this is a bit of a long run, I'm gonna be honest with you. So...
I'm gonna be honest with you, Beyonce had... did you place your portal down?
It's still back to the old direction, so I haven't put it down yet.
You might want to place it down.
Well, no, because you went through my portal at the Asgardian place, didn't you?
Oh yeah, so I'm where you are right now.
I'm looking at your stream, and no, you're not.
Says that you're all the way up the other end of the halls of danger. I see you right there on the map.
Yeah, no, because I'm like... I was looking for a particular door, was the reason why. Like, I'm running through this... Like, I'm running through this entire thing for just some stupid mead.
Oh. So, you opened the gate. Didn't they teach you to close it
hang on.
as
Well, why don't we
been
just
long
do... so he wants a skin of mead.
How the hell did we end up here?
Legendary craftsmanship. The Master Forger. Fetch the mead in... Get the shit out of me. Fetch the mead in Valhall.
Oh.
Milk the garden, grow, bring it to Durin. So Valhall is...
Where the...
Valhall was where we already were.
Oh my god.
The Valhall is in that area we already were at.
The place we teleported out of.
Yes, I'm going to use your portal. I'm going to go back to your portal. Isn't Wiki great?
Thank goodness for the Wiki. This is why I wanted to get moderators, is so that way they could do the research as well. They were going to be my source of research. I'm glad you're fitting my moderator role so well, Code.
I'm having to do it on my own damn stream. Well, actually, I've got you as moderator on my stream too, by the way.
Yeah, that's fair. I just forget I could do the Wikia stuff.
But Wiki is hard.
Wiki is hard, okay? Apparently, grown-ups don't know how to fucking use it, and they think it's like the dumbest thing.
Oh yeah, Jason, you're also a moderator on Grand.
Oh, hello, Noon XD. Thank you for the follow. Wait, have I spelled Noon? Noon XD. Hopefully that works. What about me? I'm gonna be honest, Jason. Like, hang on a sec. This is front and center moment, all right? Front and center. Actually, no, that's not front and center enough. Here we go. This is front and center. All right. Am I staring at the camera correctly? Yes, I am. You are my most valued moderator at this point, Jason. I very much love the time that you put into going into my channel and shouting out the people that you do, and for the educational moments like you did most recently about the Victoria Public Service and their 53% attendance.
See, there you go.
Ooh.
Oh, excuse me. Where'd that one come from? From Satan. That came from Satan.
I love how the minute ooh woo went off, right afterwards you're like, where the hell did that come from?
I didn't hear the ooh woo go off. I just burped.
Lol. Alrighty. So we went through there.
I think the goat is somewhere in this area. We've got to find him.
We also need to find a portal for this area too.
Ooh, I think I'm going to need to lose a layer in a second. It's getting a bit warm in here. It has been rather chilly lately here in Vic.
Okay. I missed that.
So...
I'd love that. Just nice, chill air.
Yeah, sorry. If you hear noises, that's me losing a layer.
Hi there, Noon! Why did you have to put a box on my head? I can barely see where you are when I give you this cookie. Well, I think the cookie is... Yeah, the cookie's gone now.
I ate the cookie.
No, Coke didn't. You're not allowed to eat the cookies when Chad asks for them.
But I like the cookie!
You don't get to just steal all the cookies!
Then why did, if Chad doesn't eat the cookie, who's gonna eat the cookie? I should be allowed to eat the cookie if Chad doesn't eat the cookie.
No, because it's cookies. It's Chat's cookies. It's not your cookie. All right. The next time Meeps is in here, the last time Meeps was in here and you stole their cookies, they were mad.
That's the goat.
Oh, there's the goat. That's a lot of mead.
Mead? Mead. I've already got a mead, so you can't grab another one.
Oh, that's annoying. I thought you could grab.
We've already grabbed one each.
Why is there 4? Cookie for Jason. 2 degrees at night. Needies.
We might as well teleport back over now and give these to the guys.
Boink. Wait.
Oh, was there a chest? Was there?
Just a tiny thingamadiggy. Hang on a second. Why did I put my descriptor wrong for... I thought it was a minimum 10.
Minimum
but
10
thank you.
What?
Thank you for the 5 bits there, Nunex.
Oh, you're doing a minimum of 10 biddies for something, are you?
Yeah, TTS is a minimum of 10.
Ah.
I am a mercenary.
I need to activate TTS at some point. I haven't had that set up yet.
Ow! There's traps now on these chests.
I'm going back to the guys with the mead, by the way.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's probably a good idea. I'm gonna go through your portal.
I'll wait for you here.
Should have picked up on that.
Just take my portal back.
Yep, back to the Darklands.
Yep. Back to the Dorklands.
Dork.
You dork.
There we go. Just need to scratch the head a little bit.
There he is.
Alright, wait.
You really made it. The mead of Valhall. It's been a long time. Though the taste is not as sweet as I remember. Let me see then.
I heard that gulp.
Yes. I think we
I was drinking water.
Epic weapons and art.
Why? What does it sound like when I'm gulping water on your side?
Big heavy gulps.
So we can make a deal. The price for the work itself will also be mead. But
Actually,
not just any mead will do.
What happens? I wonder what it sounds like when I exaggerate it. Give me a second.
You surprised us once, trespasser. If you can find this, we'll do any work you want.
Oh wow, that is very heavy.
It sounds very high pitched to me, so I don't know what it sounds like to you hearing this gulp going off.
So now we've got to find the...
It will be worth it. I promise.
Now we've got to find the mead of poetry.
Hang
on, I've got the wiki here. The mead of poetry is in a corner of Hintbjorg.
Okay, we probably haven't hit that area yet, so I'm gonna sell some...
a little pond and bring it to Durin.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna sell all this stuff.
Act 5.
Oh, God. Why is it such a long journey? Oh. Hi, Husky. I would very much like your Victoria cold weather, though, to be honest.
It's just in an area of Act 5.
Oh, it's just randomly in an area of Act 5, you're saying?
Yeah. Yavander's Forest. And there's a portal for Jotunmere Wasteland.
This all sounds weird to me.
I don't think I'm pronouncing it right, which might not sort of help much.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna... Oh wait, you've got to head back to my portal first.
Oh yeah, I went through it.
Oh, you're already there? But it looks like you're still on my screen.
Nope. I'm here in Valhall.
Now it's voofed you back over there.
Yep.
It just took a second for it to voop.
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 Voop. Voop. Voop. Voop. Voop. Voop. Voop. Voop. Voop. Voop. Voop.
Voop to whoop all over the boop.
Did I apply 1 point to anything? Nope, that's at max. That increases the resistance. 3% chance of happening, 3%. Alright, so that's maxed out.
Where are boots? There are boots you are.
Yep. And then
Okay,
increase...
so it looks like there... Oh, Boulder. Okay, we're going up against Boulder.
Oh, this... Okay, I realize I should be doing like an adrenaline rush thing.
Alright, we're waiting for... I'm waiting for you just down the hall a little bit.
Yep, sorry, I was like looking at different skills.
No, I mean, you know, I probably shouldn't be rushing it a little bit.
No, that's okay. I went back into defense to reduce the amount, the recharge of adrenaline rush. So then that way, because it does like an increase to physical damage and does a little bleed. And then there's like a little bit of, you know, health regen that's getting added on when I do it, so. There we go.
Oh, there's someone in here.
Is there like a lever?
Nope, I think because this guy's still alive.
Where?
Oh, he's dead now.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
You really impress me, Titan Slayer, fighting your way in here alone.
I'm a Titan Slayer. Oh, what? Okay, she's stopped talking.
Stay close to me now, and disappears.
There's a fight going off. She's in the middle of a fight fighting against Tyr, Woden, Balder, and... Wait. All Father of the Aesir. It should be Odin, not Woden.
Actually, no, because there is another... Actually, I'm not sure about that. That seems weird. Why is it Woden?
It's just hitting the woe. Get over here, Freya. This better not be the end of the 5th arc already.
No, it shouldn't be, because there's still plenty of other town portals we haven't gone through.
Yeah.
Wait, why is Odin standing up now?
What? It can't be. What? It can't be. Loki.
What?
Wait,
who the fuck's
Loki?
Wait, so Woden and then... Oh, the princess was Loki. What the fuck?
Didn't work it out quite yet.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I did not see that coming.
This is what it feels like when your friends betray you, Freya. And Father, I've had enough of being rejected. Today, I reject you as our ruler. You know what's coming to you next. As for you, Titan Slayer...
I'm actually endorsing this story.
You have served
Ah.
first by helping me make that spear, and then by sticking it into this pretty fool. Almost too well, in fact.
Oh, the spear was made of...
Mistletoe.
Yeah.
I can see a little bit on the tip there.
But in case you need a little time... Merely a little safeguard. You'll get over it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have important business elsewhere. Give my regards to Hell. Give my regards to Hell.
Is he really just gonna keep standing there?
Give my regards.
Oh no, I think we got.
Yeah, he is. All right, fine. Oh, what does Freya say?
Poor Balder. He was the kindest.
You fool.
Yep, you fool. And then he just like... I think what happens is if we both click on it, we have like no clue what he's saying, because... Alright, dink. Hey, a chest. What's this? That looks like a U thing, this green thing, the insulated shaman thingamadigs.
Yeah, but the clasp of the mother is a little bit better.
Welcome to the Fifth Realm.
Fair enough.
You brought something interesting with you. Your entrance was surely...
I think we might have done a fucky wucky.
Come back again, Vincent.
Welcome, welcome. You won't find any finer arms. I've sold battle gear to don't slay your foes with my weapons.
Okay, so there's a downstairs, and then this is a door to some... Oh, wait, hang on, so...
Yeah, we definitely made a fucky wucky.
Yeah, alright, so... So to the left leads us somewhere, so I'm curious where this thing into the right leads us. Caravan! Oh, thank Christ.
Yes, I have magical stuff.
Why are you thanking him for? What's he done?
Well, he's my storage for stuff. Because I have, like, all this relic shit. I have too many relics now. I have so many mechanical parts. It's a little insane.
Oh, there he is.
Let's see. So, Demon's Blood. What do I have in abundance right now?
Charm, charisma, muscles.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Mrs. Bowstring. Primage, Thingamadiggy.
Can you add items onto? Can you add runes onto green items?
I think so, because I was able to add a rune to this stately Asgardian band of intellect. Also, hi, Kahlua. Why must you throw things at me? Why can't we, like... Why can't we just work together? Hi. I already shouted them out earlier this evening. They were, last time, making music. So...
Making music, huh?
Yes, making music. Muse. Alright, Venom Sacks and that. There we go. So it's hard to figure out... Oh, wait, actually, Cunning of Odysseus. I probably don't need too many of those. Don't need too many of those.
There's nothing really here that I need to add on.
Lol. Thank you, Jason.
is hilarious.
Yeah, nothing really there that I need to add on at the moment. So I think Woden is just another name for Odin.
What?
Okay.
I wish I was a cider.
Ah, yes, the satyr bonds for torture.
Oh no, Woden was widely known as the god of war, but also
But wasn't Tyr there as the god of war?
Odin, also called Woden.
That one probably makes a little bit sense. Like if he's got other names. Plus, it kind of makes sense considering Wednesday is attributed to him.
Yeah. Because that was bugging me for a little bit there. I'm like, why is he that?
It bugged me too. Like, for sure.
Oh, I need to put these blue items in too.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to lose these.
Catch him in your mouth? No, I'm not gonna catch objects in my mouth. That's ridiculous. I can barely raise a hand to my mouth. Like, look at this. Like, look at the failures of the leap motion while it's mounted to my chest as I try and get my hand to my face.
I find it funny for you watch Ryder, right?
Yes. He gets all kinds of food.
Well, no, they've got a throwing system in place now, and one of the throwing items is a knife that sticks into them.
Oh, that's cool. I think someone like has a tutorial on how you're meant to do that in VTuber Plus, because there is like a quote unquote sticky aspect that you can put into your objects. Unless he's moved over to a different throwing system like Meeps.
Probably.
Himmenbjorg.
Doorway, or where are you? Are you still in the building, or?
I went through the doorway now. I'm now in a place called Himmenbjorg.
Hang on. Let me just. I'm following you up here. I think this is where we need to. Yeah, this is where we need to find the. I think this is where we need to find the
poet thingy-madiggy.
Maybe I might be in the wrong location still. It's called Hintbjorg.
Is there a T? Because this is Himmenbjorg.
Yeah, this is H-N-I-T.
Okay, we're not there. We're at H-I-M-I-N. So Himmenbjorg.
Their naming system. My God, man.
What does Himmenbjorg mean? Husky, I need translation. What does Himmenbjorg mean? Oh, so where the fuck are we? Who the fuck are you?
Oh,
hey, Code. It's the Rainbow Bridge!
I'm Code. Who the fuck are you?
I was talking about this guy, because he's not, like, highlightable, but... Hey, look, it's the Bifrost.
Heimdall.
Hey, there we go, it's the Bifrost. Can we go this way?
This guy is Heimdall.
It doesn't... Does it pop up with it?
His map, highlight over his map icon.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I couldn't... Alright, well, we can't... For some reason, we can't go this way, because the path is actually blocked. Oh, shit!
Portal.
Also, why is the I thought the Rainbow Bridge was, like, 1-to-1. It wasn't, like... He's Finnish, not Norwegian. Fuck. Similar... Like, no, there weren't... Fuck, there isn't gonna be similarities. Damn it! And he doesn't... Oh, goddammit, he doesn't know.
I giggle.
You giggle at my geographic ineptitude.
Yes.
GeoGuessr! Maybe that's something I should play with chat. Try and figure out where in the world I am through a map. I'm probably going to be absolutely wrong.
And then have it so, I've seen, like, people who do that, and, like, chat will, like, spend a $1 donation to give them a hint.
I didn't know that there was, like, a hint system. Oh, God.
No, I don't think it's, like, the hint system, but, like, you know, they will donate $1 for the TTS.
Ah, okay. Oh, so they could probably put it at emote only or something weird like that while they're before they do their guess or something.
Yeah.
What the hell was that giant bang? Oh, that's their cannons!
Oh shit, they got cannons. Oh shit, that's an anti-tank rifle.
Oh shit, that's
an anti-tank rifle!
So wait, is it giants and dwarves on this map?
Yeah, because we're most likely close to, Jotunheim.
Says Utgard, though. Oh, it opens up the... No, you opened up something, so it's the Rainbow Bridge for... There's probably another way for us to get out after we go through all this. Is it Finnish or a Finn? I don't know, you finished. Dab.
You're done for. You're just done.
I thought I was really clever, okay?
No, I thought it was clever too. I was, you know.
Alright, well, I need the Finnish, approval from Husky, if that was a good joke. Ow! God. Okay, that was not a good... It was not a good joke, apparently. He bonked me and and he's starting to throw shit at me now.
Well, I mean, you did get his nationality wrong. Again.
It's... Ow.
Wait, what was that was deleted? First time chat deleted by a moderator.
Oh, that was...
That was a bot, was it?
Yeah. And Husky has been able to throw enough stuff at me that he's knocked me out again.
Nah.
I knew it was a mistake to up the damage. I should have known it was a mistake. It used to be like 1 point of damage per throw, but then I upped it to like 10 for singular items. And now it's like...
You can actually add in a health bar too, which is funny.
Yeah, that was... Damn it, Husky. That's an add-on I can add in, like, you know, as a separate source, is have the health bar, but I'm not too interested in a health bar, frankly. I feel like if I had a health bar, it would encourage people to throw shit at me more often.
Yeah, and that could get annoying. You don't want to be just constantly... Actually, one thing that I found that was really interesting on, like, you know, Ryder's stream was their throwing system was only usable during one scene. You couldn't use it throughout the entire stream. They've only got it placed on the one sort of scene.
Which is like usually like at the start of their chatting and such, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, look, wolves.
Get that out of their system before they go into
playing games and such.
Yeah.
Nah, I like the throwing system being available like kind of all the time.
Oh yeah,
so,
I don't mind the idea of it either, which is something that I will be adding.
I'm looking
for workshop in here.
Ooh.
Please, no beating. We only work here. We men wolves.
Wow.
He does not run fight. No beating, please.
Wow.
No beating, please. Oh my goodness.
Okay. What about beating off? Oh, was there a bot there? Was there, Grant?
Yep, there was.
Thank you.
I am quick on the fire. Is this... Wait, this hand. There we go. I am quick at the fire on getting rid of bots. Hang on, it's not working. One sec.
Are you trying to bring your gun out?
There we go, now it's working.
Jesus Christ. That legit just scared the fuck out of me.
I have other sounds.
Well, I wasn't expecting it for a second. Like, you showed off the gun. I'm like, okay, he's just showing off the gun. Then all of a sudden, the gun noise goes off. And I'm like,
bang.
Fuck me, I've just soiled myself.
Oh, and then I have the oh so fun boobies. Boobies.
It was just the type of sound that it was.
Just anti-material round going out through the pistol, and you're just like, ah!
That legit just scared the crap out of me.
Can someone clip it, please? Give it a name, too. Thought you would be used to gunfire, considering there was all these dwarves around here using gunfire.
Yeah. Hey, what does this lever do, by the way?
No, don't hit the lever. Don't hit the...
Oh, yeah, damn it. Yeah, worth it.
Actually, one of the sounds I'm thinking of, I should probably add it in ow. Ow, Husky, ow. One of the sounds I want to add in... Go on.
You should make a pew-pew sound.
Pew, pew. No, that's not one of the sounds. One of the sounds I actually want to include is, because I've added in only relatively recently, or not added, I recently got it put together, is, I found this in a Scooby-Doo film.
Check out my pecs, little man.
Oh.
So that's a... I have it in a folder called Himbo Sounds, alongside with Johnny Bravo saying...
Pow! I meant to do that. Pow!
I wanted to get like a...
Portal down?
No, I didn't. Hold on a sec. Here's a portal. I wanted to get a collection of Johnny Bravo sounds and have like maybe a Bravo command. So it's like ! Bravo, and you just get a random Johnny Bravo.
Hey, you're not a sexy female lady. No, sir. You're a cow. In a business suit. Yes, sir. Moo.
I want to find some more sound effects, but it's hard to find ones that don't have like musical numbers underneath them.
Oh, yeah, and you gotta be really careful of those, because some of the people edit them out.
So yeah, I was able to do that with that check out my pecs a little man. I don't know if I would succeed with like one of Johnny Bravo's clips. Although he did have like that one, ooh. Cedar's Bones.
I think that's a runic one.
It is definitely a runic one. Oh, the gun's still in my hand. There we go.
I'll let you take that one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Don't say I don't give you nothing.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, yo, where the pussy products at?
You can't say that. Ooh, another forward shit.
Okay. It was on an episode of Game Grumps. They were talking like, random stories, and Dan was talking about like this woman that walks into a CVS, who is clearly a peruser of cocaine, and she walks in and goes, "Hey, yo, where the products at?"
Oh goodness!
I believed it for the second time, just so that way.
Not fair enough. Fair enough.
And like the girl who's working behind the counter goes, aisle 8, and the woman walks out. The woman walks away going,
Yay! We got rid of the giant dude.
He just said, "Who are you?" What? I was gonna say no thing, but then there's a chest over here.
Yeah.
Nah, it's all shit. What the hell was that? Oh, that was my Spriggan dying.
It just randomly dies time to time.
There's a mammoth down there. There'll be a Snuffleupagus down there.
Oh, yeah, it is down there. More giants.
Oh yeah, Husky just brought in the other reference to the girl working behind the cashier of a ghetto fast food place, and this big woman walks in and orders like a family meal, and the woman goes, the lady behind the behind the counter goes, is this to have here or to go? And the big woman, like Dan's response for what the big woman said was, "Excuse me." You think I'm gonna eat all that by myself? And the other chick goes, "Bitch, I don't know your life."
I'm trying to remember if there's... Oh, and my character is doing the thing again. Hang on a sec.
Now he broke.
I don't know why I'm breaking it. Maybe it's just because it loses track of my face and thinks something else is my face.
Oh, your face is your face?
Yeah. Not too sure. It's all lost on me. It's all lost upon me. Ding, 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 donk. There we go. Ooh, Master Forge helmet.
Forge helmet.
329 strength required. Oh, I think I've seen some of this equips here and there. It's not all that great, quite frankly. So.
Oh yeah, Aaron's Subway story. I'm not gonna talk about that one because that's a long and involved story.
I feel like the Game Grumps have now existed long enough where they can have like all kinds of crazy stories. I remember like there's been a few of them where there's like Dan breaking his neck trying to suck himself.
Oh yeah, I remember that story. I mean, who hasn't tried? You tell me a person who hasn't tried.
I haven't broken my neck trying. Oh, look, there's an outside. What's in there?
A human. I would say you were sent by the
Princess of Scandia.
Happened, I'm not so sure. I am. Yes, that is right. Do we know
I haven't. Thank goodness. My chat isn't just filled with degenerates. There are some people that, like, you know, like standard. Wait, are we just... Okay, I don't think there's any other reason to listen to her. All right, another rebirth fountain.
I think we just released her. I don't know if there's any sort of quest related to that.
Yeah.
There's Jotunheim Wasteland. Ah, so we're close to where we need to find that poetry.
Jotunheimer. Yeah. A lot of venom sacks. We're probably gonna get.
The helmet and this staff have proved very helpful. Being able to summon the little spriglins.
Are they the +1 stuff?
Yeah.
What about the boots?
Oh no, the spriglin. I mean, the boots have been really useful, but I mean the spriglins that I gained by
casting with the staff.
Yeah.
That's good. I think since you're also like buffing pets and such like that, it works out well for you.
I don't know if they get the buff. They do seem to get some of the buffs. By the looks of it.
I think they get like the generic like all pets bonus. They won't get like proximity bonus though.
No, it looks like they do because my little guy's got my green Heart of Oak on him.
There we go.
Because I was considering switching over to that shield, which gave me to Briar Ward, but because I'm not really using Briar Ward, it's not really sort of
all that important. Fair enough. God damn, this giant's been with us for a while.
Yeah, Briar Ward does offer some benefits.
But you're not...
Briar Ward... so anyone that walks onto the Briar takes piercing damage. There's also a boost for poison damage over time, and anyone within the Briar Ward receives health absorption, health regeneration, and -10 energy cost.
Ooh.
So Briar Ward could be useful as a good... It's almost like you're...
Oh, hey, it's a werewolf. Look at him.
Wait, he fell down.
No way, he fell down.
Oh, your screen. Oh, my God.
He fell down a different way on your screen.
Yeah, he fell down face first into the ground. On yours, he fell down ass first with his face where it shouldn't be.
Yep. The poor...
We were talking about with Danny earlier.
Yeah. Husky, you should be watching my stream. There's much funnier poses.
Somebody probably should clip that.
Please do.
Like that wolf was like, if I'm gonna die happy to myself.
Husky is just like, maybe.
Oh, I can't seem to cast for some reason there. That's a bit weird.
Eagles.
Eagles! Anyone who's seen Scrubs will know where I went with that one.
I don't know why. I was thinking of Brooklyn Nine-Nine for some reason.
Yeah, same sort of feel, honestly, with Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Yeah, it just feels like something Andy Samberg would say in the show.
Have you seen Scrubs?
Yes, I know who, I grew up on Scrubs. I've already rewatched it twice. But there's bellies on Code's side. There's Belly right here!
I think actually I've got... Do I still have it? I swear we bought Scrubs on DVD and somewhere in one of the boxes that we haven't unpacked.
That'd be good. I think I have it on my media unraid NAS thingy-madiggy, like as a backup. Because my sister had the first season box.
A lot of DVDs we never ended up watching. And there were a lot we ended up throwing away when we moved because we were trying to downsize a little bit.
Yeah. DVDs are kind of like a really quick one to downsize.
We kept the series because I believe we kept most of our series stuff because a lot of it was really hard to find.
I need you to drop a portal for me, please.
Oh, you died, did you? Okay.
Yes, please.
Oh, I'm trying not to die here myself, so... Alright, I dropped the portal, by the way. Oh,
yep.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to look through boxes, I think, and try and find it.
Yeah, because I know
I know we kept like a lot of our like anime stuff, like Bleach and things like that.
they're difficult to find because they're not normally reprinted like Friends and Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Cookie for Jason.
Because like I know with like things like oh shit, the wargs got me. Because I know shit like Scrubs and like as you said with Friends and stuff like that, there's always collector's editions for them.
I dropped the portal by the by.
Then boom.
Yep. Just re-putting my buffs on quickly.
Nope. Oh, shit. I'm about to die again. That's not good. No. No.
I'm kind of dealing with some wargs here, so it's a little hard for me to come and rescue you.
No, I rescued myself.
Alright, I'm coming to wherever you are. Wait.
I rescued myself.
Oh, I'm still coming to heal you, though, because, you know, I care.
I think I need to find a new soundbite for my scan thingy-majiggy. I think the dial-up noises are kind of getting on my nerve, frankly. Another werewolf that's gonna die. Oh shit, I'm about to die.
Yeah, I'm about to die too. These wargs are dangerous.
They're dangerous in packs, for sure.
Like, they're basically like my wolves, but like really, really strong.
The boss battle. The boss when you unlock him as a playable character.
Essentially.
Yeah. Alrighty. Yeah, I think we just went through like a...
downwards to get where we need to go.
Yeah, we just been like kind of going around in a loop. Hey, another Ulvajotin. They just like fall down as if they lose their spine.
They're spineless.
There we go.
There's a cave here.
Okay, and... Alright, so looks like it keeps going that way. Do we want to go through the cave?
We might get some good items out of it.
Let's give it a look. Got him.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah, fairly. Oh, I think this is a sloth. No, it's just a big dude. Never mind. I thought it was a sloth because of their hood.
Kinda looks sloth-like though, didn't it?
It did. Look, there it is again. Jarvidja. I don't know if I said that correctly.
Probably like some sort of witch thingy, maybe.
Meow.
Well, that's a dead end. Let's see what's over this side.
Another ancient chest of some sort. More undead.
Nothing really all that great.
Yeah, nothing all that great there. Looks like there's a... Nope, that's just a dead end there. Very short cave.
Very. Verily, I say.
Yeah. What's the water? How big of a... Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'm just like... aggroing the wolves right now. Ooh, yay! Another big wolf. Look at this guy. Watch as I decimate him.
And make him fall face first into his cock.
Observe. Damn it, now you just fell forward instead.
No cock gobbleable feet.
It was funny seeing it a second time, I'll be honest with you. It's even funnier the second time. Alright, and then more wargs.
I am a great magician. Your clothes are now red.
Where did that come from? The I am a great...
Into the fist.
Oh, okay. I am a great magician. Because I remember hearing that from, like, Gwillem's streams, and I was like, who says that?
Yeah, it's the, it's Master Payne. The main bad guy from the movie, who also goes by the name Betty.
Betty.
But isn't that a girl's name?
Can be whoever...
It also has such lines such as, maybe you should have listened to the one boob chick.
Boobies! It's just such a... I just love the sound. I just like this, like, juvenile boobies!
It is a very cute sound.
No. So...
Or other great lines like, no, Whiplow sucks as a fighter. A child could beat him. But I'm gonna count to 3, and if I hear one more friggin' squeak, I'm gonna take his shoes and shove him up his chosen one. Master Payne's in town. I may or may not have seen this movie like half a dozen times.
It sounds like you may have seen it more. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh, Rimters. Wait.
You know, I actually went to watch a Disney movie on my TV the other day. It was Frozen. Then, of course, I decided to go watch one on my computer a little later on. It was Frozen 2.
I already did the drums for you, okay? I'm not doing it again in quick succession like that. I thought the first Frozen... I thought the first Frozen was like the twist. Was the little fun joke.
Yeah, but then when Frozen 2 came out, that was the one that was added onto it later.
Hmm.
Or some people also did. It was Frozen also.
Hmm.
In that clip, haha, you thought I was going to say Frozen 2, but I didn't. Suck shit.
Haha.
Hang on. There's a little guy down here. There was a little guy down over here. There he is. An escaped slave.
Well, don't bother him. He's escaped.
Well, maybe he might have something on him.
He's an escaped slave. What would he have? Be realistic.
Well, I'm just making sure. You never know until you click on someone.
This is what can take time in RPGs, when they make you feel compelled to talk to everyone. Ooh, torches. We're meant to be going this way.
Yep, but let's have a look over what's in the other direction. Because don't forget, we're trying to find that wine, too.
Oh, yeah. More giants. A lot of birds.
Because the bird is the word. Ba 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 bird bird bird. The bird and the word. Ba 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 bird bird bird. The bird and the word. The word you know about the word. Ba 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 bird bird bird.
Nope,
Nope, we're just ignoring that one.
Well, I agree with you on the bird is the word. I'm not, like, annoyed by it like Family Guy. Oh, the bird is with us.
Yes, the bird is with us, because he knows the word.
And the word is bird. It's so windy.
It is. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh no. You know what's funny is that the frozen subtext for when you're actually frozen is in the same text font as the actual Frozen movie.
No, it isn't.
Look.
I am not gonna bother. This is a lie. This sounds like an Australian lie, like the drop bears and the kangaroos as transportation pets.
Oh no, drop bears are real.
I've lived here for decades, Code. You're not gonna get me with any of this shit.
Have you lived in the country?
Does Sunshine Coast count?
It depends on how much country it is.
Hey, chat, would you consider the Sunshine Coast country?
Oh shit, I've just noticed that all my pets are dead.
Oh. Also, hi, No Leaf Clover.
Hi, Clover, how you doing?
Oh, listen to that shrill. Alright, shit
Mead
tons of
poetry.
coins. And mead of poetry. Excellent.
Alright, shall we teleport back over to them?
Yep, I dropped a portal. If I can click on it, there we go. Darklands.
You dropped your portal, well make sure you pick it up.
Inland, maybe, but not the coast. How about Budrum? That's not on the coast, is it?
Plus, you're not in the right country area too, Grant.
Because there is no there is no country with drop bears.
So you keep saying to yourself.
Sorry, but without the black steel, I can't help you. I'm so sorry, but
Now we need black steel. This is going to be a
steel is black steel is at Land's End Armory.
I feel like that's at the end.
Yeah, close to it. I mean, it'll be worth it, maybe.
Hmm. Oh, I think it also depends. Uh-oh.
Did you just crash?
Yeah, I just crashed.
Well, what's the time? It's actually 9, so it's actually probably a good time to crash.
It is probably a good time to crash, frankly. Yeah. So, and also like just have like closing remarks and such.
So I think it was the game telling you, hey, it's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Stop what you're doing. At least it wasn't OBS to crash. Like, I feel like if OBS crashes, that's the more upsetting thing for me. Because if it's a game that's crashing, like, I can get behind, you know, just chatting with people. But if my internet or OBS goes off, then I'm just, you know, I'm in for a bad time, and I'm just mauled the entire way. So
yeah, I totally get it.
So I'm glad it wasn't that.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll
tiny little old stretches.
Stretch. But yeah. So tomorrow I'll be streaming again. I'm gonna go through like a little more of Hitman because I've put that down to my schedule, and this was something I decided to do before I was like frustrated on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, and then when's your next stream?
So let me actually have a look at my list of things. Will be June 4th, so that'll be a Saturday.
Okay. I am going to go with like this really crazy idea when we hit June, which will be Wednesday for us, but I was gonna do a stream like every day for Wednesday, or for not Wednesday, every day for June.
Yeah, so it's on. So it's at 10 p.m. With some more Pokemon Sword.
Pokemon Sword. All right, and that's a Saturday, you said.
That's a Saturday. Some more Pokemon Sword.
Yeah. Okay. No Leaf Clover is like, wait, you're leaving?
Yeah, unfortunately, Clover, it's at that 9 p.m. time frame. We've been streaming for about
3 hours.
Yep, 3 hours.
That's our time frame window. Is like, well, at least it's mine. I'm not too sure how long you normally go on a solo outing.
If I'm having a good day, I'll probably go for about 4 or 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I do try to hit that at least that 3 hour mark, so it gives plenty of people time to come in, enjoy the stream. Even if it's only for an hour, they can come in and be like, "Oh, look, I've been part of the stream."
That's good. So yeah, because my normal time frame is 3 hours, but once I get into June, and other than like the major days, like the Monday, Wednesday, Sundays, I'm probably only going to do like tops an hour, because I don't think I could actually go as far as, 3 hours every day. But I do want to just...
I totally get that.
I just want to see what it's like streaming every day for myself personally. Plus, it means I get the achievement of streaming for 25 unique days in a month period, so...
Yeah.
Get that achievement out of the way. But yeah. Do we want to... Who do we want to raid?
Scribbles is doing some art.
He'll be going on for like another hour, I believe.
Yeah.
Miss Mixie has only just started streaming. And they got like a few other peeps in their little section for chatting and such.
Pixune is playing Destroy All Humans.
Hang on. Who?
Pixune, they're another Australian. They're another Australian streamer.
Ah, okay.
They are Destroying All Humans.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's not coming up on my recommended channel, annoyingly.
I like it that that Destroy All Humans, like when that was re-released for the remaster, that they still included the anal probe. But when Saints Row 4 came out way back, they couldn't have the anal probe.
Well, they had a tentacle thing.
Yeah, but the Australian release didn't get the anal probe.
Oh. Yeah, that was dumb.
Yeah. They also removed one mission that was it had sort of like a drug element to it. But it was one of those like character building episodes for one of the characters. And they're just like, "Oh, nope, sorry, this has drugs, it has to be removed."
Alrighty then.
I mean, we still have issues with we still had issues like when We Happy Few was released too, don't forget.
Oh, yeah. Who's that?
Yeah, that almost got banned here because of the
drug
use of joy as a drug use.
Yeah, and it was meant to be like a regular drug thingy-majiggy as well, so...
Yeah, but the point of joy was it wasn't supposed... There was only one scene where it was mandatory use, and the rest of it was all like, if you want to make the game easier for yourself, then use joy.
Yeah, it would just like, make it... Yeah.
Like, it wasn't saying you had to use it, but it was there.
So, do we want to go for a raid of, Ooh, do you know an artist? Do you know a dude named Zuka?
Zuka, I can't say that I do.
Okay,
Let me have a look. Zuka, here they are.
They're in, like, the himbo category, I'd say, and they're just, like, doing some small, like... Looks like PNG emote art? I don't know why.
That looks PNG emote-y.
Yeah. I don't know why. I do a lot of... I have, like, a lot of channels that are just, like... They'll stream art over anything else, weirdly enough.
It looks like Mixie's doing 3D animation stuff. And she just got a heavy raid just then with 158 people.
Jesus, that's a lot of peeps.
So maybe we should pick someone else.
Scribbly?
Yeah, let's go with Squibbles.
Yeah, Scribbles is fun.
We'll squibble with Wibble.
Squibble Wibbles. Alrighty then. So we'll.
I also looks like Blues just jumped into Scribbles too. I've just noticed.
Lol. Alrighty. For those of you who are subscribed, you can use the emotes as well. Our raid message is just himbo raid, but otherwise, use whatever emotes you think is appropriate for a himbo raid.
And as for me, remember it is belly raid, and if you guys are subscribed, you guys can use my lovely little belly emotes.
Lovely.
Just to flash that belly all over the place. Yes, they're lovely little belly emotes. Just to splash that belly all over the place. Or any sort of belly that's tasteful. We don't want not tasteful stuff.
Tasteful bellies. Okay.
Tasteful bellies.
Do you have any closing messages or remarks?
Well, just the one I always do. Just remember to have a good morning, a good day, a good night, or wherever you are. Just have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.
I'll see you all guys hopefully tomorrow evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.